26 and save up to 40% off flight and hotel vacation packages during the Savings Event Sale. From sun-soaked beaches to all-inclusive escapes, we make planning easy so you can focus on what matters most. Being together. Hurry, these savings won't last. Visit applevacations.com or contact your local travel advisor today. Apple Vacations, bringing people together, one trip at a time.
This is Ari Azim, founder at Tax Hardship Center. Do you owe the IRS more than $25,000 in back taxes and can't afford to pay them back? I'm here to bring good news to the taxpayers who are struggling to pay their back taxes. Due to the financial hardship many are facing in the current economic downturn, the IRS has made it easier to settle back taxes through their hardship program called the Fresh Start Initiative.
The only one who thinks watching TV is way too complicated?
Not at all. It's ridiculous. There are too many services, and don't get me started on the cost.
Good thing we found Philo, a better way to TV.
I know, right? For as low as $33 a month, we get the best live channels, MTV, BET, Food Network, plus all the hit movies and shows from AMC+.
And since they've added access to HBO Max Basic with ads plan and Discovery Plus to their core package, it's the best deal out there. Now we get to watch all the TV we love with just one subscription.
I love that there are no contracts or hidden fees. Just great TV for an affordable price.
And come on, how great is their DVR? We can save all our shows, rewatch them for up to a year, and skip the ads. It's a total game changer.
Signing up was so easy, too. You just went to philo.tv and locked in the best price.
Yep, a few taps for philo.tv, and we were on our way.
Well, Philo was the easiest decision we've ever made. Now the hard one is deciding what to binge next.
Faction Talks, Trump Nation.
I was talking about Roth and him having these backing singers. You know, there were a lot of people that said, man, he's clearly running tape when he was playing before on all those backing vocals. The fact that he acknowledged it, the fact that he did something about it, if enough people start caring, it can and will change. There's proof right there. There's hope, folks.
Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunk. Weekdays, 3 p.m. East on SiriusXM's Faction Talk, Channel 103.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose?
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
Want to make 2026 your year of adventure? Book that trip and learn a new language with Babbel. Go ahead, make a resolution you can stick to. Now is the time. Babbel's New Year sale is here. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with the lifetime subscription for 65% off. Just go to Babbel.com and start today. Babbel teaches you relevant words and phrases, so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. And because Babbel's bite-sized lessons fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember, you'll be talking like a local in time for takeoff. Dive into the world of language learning content with Babbel's videos, podcasts, and stories from around the world, full of culture bites and language learning tips. Turn your daydream into a destination this year with Babbel. But don't wait. This offer ends January 15th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
In sports, it's the dream team. And if your car is out of warranty, there's a team for that as well. You, the driver, your mechanic, and Endurance to pay for the repair bills. I'm Danica Patrick. In the past 5 years, auto repair costs have gone up over 36%. And if your manufacturer's warranty is expired, you'll have to cover it all. With an Endurance auto protection plan, no matter what the mileage, if your car is under 20 years old, Endurance can get you covered on the engine, electrical system, transmission, AC, and more. Endurance has plans for any budget. Repairs can be done by the certified mechanic of your choice. Plans cover 24/7 towing, battery jumps, fuel deliveries, tire changes, and lockout services. Act now and get the benefits of our Elite Plan, a $2,000 value at no extra cost. With Endurance, you could never pay for covered auto repairs again. So call now for your free quote.
Call 800-295-7144. 800-295-7144. 800-295-7144. 7144.
Golfer Byron Nelson was a total pro who won 11 straight and 18 PGA Tour events in 1945. He may be gone, but his legacy lives on in golf apparel that symbolizes his cool and effortless performance. The Byron Nelson collection features timeless, high-performance apparel made for anyone who loves modern comfort and classic style, from polos to pullovers. Look good, feel good, and maybe even play better with Byron Nelson apparel. You can also order online at ByronNelsonGolf.com and use code Byron for 10% off.
Greetings and citations, fine shits.
Welcome to Sam Roberts Show.
Let's go. Welcome. Very happy Thursday to you. Welcome to Sam Roberts Show. I'm Sam Roberts. Yeah. We were thinking about starting the show with a different voice, but then we realized that would be confusing for the branding. It's going to be a great day, though. I can already tell. It's going to be fabulous. So much to do today. 866-969-1969. It's been a very busy week. I mean, what do they say? Right out the frying pan and into the fire? That's Sam Roberts Show. That's it, right?
Be the music biz #1 supplier.
That's right. That's a great point. Well, boy, oh boy. Where do we even begin? I saw yesterday. I don't even know how to eat anymore. I saw yesterday they turned the food pyramid upside down. I was still rocking by that food pyramid because they drilled that into my head. When I was growing up, they said the food pyramid, this is it. This is all you need to know. Couple of heads of broccoli, couple times a week, but just loaves of bread. Just all day, every day, loaves and loaves of bread. The whole bottom of that food pyramid was just bread, bread, bread. I said, how do I get grain? I don't understand. What am I, Amish? How do I get grain? And they said, no, just bread. Just buy Wonder Bread from the supermarket. We bleach it for you. It's perfect. And just slices of bread nonstop. People don't know the amount of bread that we were eating for a long time. It's like really like you just kind of like decorated around the bread. And then, you know, here comes Dr. Oz and RFK, and they're like, no, less bread. And I'm, less bread? Who would have thought? They said, yeah, you want like natural proteins and fruits and vegetables. I said, no. They wouldn't have done the pyramid to begin with if it was wrong. And and that's the other thing. They spent so long on this food pyramid before. They flip it upside down. They go, this is the food pyramid now. Well, if I couldn't trust you before, how am I supposed to trust you now? What, am I now going to stick to this food pyramid and then wait till you flip it on its side and start doing it that way? Maybe it was never a pyramid to begin with. Like, maybe you don't need to flip it upside down.
Maybe the pyramid was the friends we made along the way.
That's exactly right. See, Mike, scroll back up to that's the original food pyramid. This is what I've been doing. Mainly pasta and bread.
Yeah, I like to start at the bottom.
11 servings a day. And I go to the high end. 11 servings a day of saltines, pasta, and loaves of bread. And I'm not a reader, so I go specifically by the pictures. No marinara, no nothing. Just noodles, loaves of bread, and some saltines. If you just want to get, that's like a snack, like an in-between meal snack. You just grab the saltines and you down those, and that can get, because 11 servings in a day can be a lot. And then, you know.
The next level is just a suggestion, right?
I think you could pick between the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could either do a little broccoli, but I would go with a banana because it's a little sweeter.
Right.
You know? And I like the shape.
Well, you got carrot then too.
And you get an apple in there or something like that. And you go up, a little yogurt. You should have just as much yogurt and milk as you do any sort of meat. Look at that. You should have a third. 2/3, so it's 6 to 11 servings of loaves of bread.
That's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread, but 6 to
Bread's
11
good though, man. I love
servings.
it.
Like if you're a smaller guy, 6, 7, serve. That's where I think that meme comes from. And then if you're a bigger guy, 11 loaves of bread a day.
Remember that bread that you and Clarice were trying to, like...
The artisanal.
Yeah.
You can have, that would count as one of them. It should be a little more bread.
Oh, good, because I can't stop eating it.
Well, that's fine. Then stick with the original food pyramid. You'll be fine. Everybody was fine. The greatest generation followed this food pyramid. And then it said, once you're done with your 11 loaves of bread, 2 servings of either meat, poultry, fish, dried beans, eggs, or nuts is totally fine. So you do 11 of bread, and then like 2 or 3 of meat or legumes.
So Charlie Bucket's family was fine.
They were fine. That's totally fine. And then you also need to add just as many like glasses of milk or cheese.
I'll do cheese.
And then right up top, you get a little sweets.
Salt?
Use sparingly. Fats, oils, and sweets sparingly. But I love that this was like the disciplined version of eating forever. I mean, for decades. They were like, this is the disciplined version of eating. Try not to have so many of the sweets, but as much bread and pasta as you can possibly handle. Like to the point, I mean, Michael Scott before a marathon levels of carbs. Just carbs, rice, everything.
Just chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, nonstop. And heavy on the Alfredo, by the way, because you only need 2 to 3 of the chicken, but you need 6 to 11 on the Alfredo.
It's all sauce.
Yeah.
It's like soup.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little. There's just like tons of sauce. Throw some, raviolis in there too. And then you get a chicken nugget or something in there somewhere. So that was the food pyramid we were all living by to the T forever. And then apparently that was wrong. Mike, did you know this? I know you take care of your body. Did you know that was wrong?
Yeah, I've known about this forever.
I had no idea until
all the fucking meatheads have been doing this for like 25, 30 years.
I found out at the press conference yesterday.
All the bodybuilders and the Sev, you watch Pumping Iron, Arnold's just sitting there peeling a hard-boiled egg.
See, I thought he just did 2 or 3 of them. And then 6 to 11 loaves of bread.
Yeah. This is
this is old information you're saying?
This has been known for a while, but for some reason, probably some cereal lobby,
right?
Kept it on the, and they would tell you ridiculous things like protein is bad for you.
Protein's bad. You need more Snap, Crackle, Pop.
You think it was Big Cereal?
Yeah. I think there was some study funded by the cereal companies way back
Kellogg.
Well, I mean, I think that they did because they would also like all of those cereal commercials. Even when they got their like, they got pushed up against the wall. They would be like, here is this cereal with like a tiny bit of grain and just as much sugar as you've ever had in anything. And they go, it's part of this complete breakfast. And for 1 second on the commercial, they'd show a picture of a complete breakfast. It is an absolute feast, the likes of which no one has ever had time to make. It would take you until 2 o'clock in the afternoon to actually get the feast done. And the cereal is like nothing. If you look at this food pyramid, the cereal is in the fats, oils, and sweets section of the food pyramid. It's surrounded by what is actually the complete breakfast, and then real little in the corner. There you go. Okay, so a complete breakfast. So they said honeycomb. You should start your day with honeycomb cereal. It says in big letters, there's vitamin D in here, which I'm sure it's a ton. Mainly vitamin D.
A little bit of honey.
Little bit of honey. Little bit of carbs.
A little bit of nuts.
Little bit of nuts. But primarily, it's vitamins. But part of this complete breakfast is a big, giant bowl of honeycomb. But then you also need to have giant, it looks like an entire mango. Like it's just cut up. Like a full mango. Looks like 2 or 3 kiwis that have been sliced up. I mean, a ton of kiwi. You need, and this is going back, you don't have enough carbs in the honeycomb because it's mainly vitamin D. So it looks like there you got 1, 2, 3, 4, so like 3 to 4 very thick slices of bread made into toast, cut in half with giant slabs of butter on it. You need about 28 ounces of orange juice and a giant pitcher of whole milk.
Part of a complete breakfast.
And that's your complete breakfast. Can you imagine going to school after that meal? Oh, my God. You get on the school bus, you're dead. You're good as dead. Oh. I mean, this is true. I let Mike in Florida. Travis, you joke about big cereal.
Uh-huh.
Mike in Florida.
Hey, what's going on? Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, dude.
If you really want a fun research project, you should look up Dr. Kellogg, who invented cornflakes because he thought young boys were too hormonal and too testosterone-driven, and they were jerking off too much. So he wanted something bland to kill their sex drive.
It is true. Thank you, Mike. It is 100% true. Like, these cereals were invented as, like, these, like, ridiculous snake oil salesman medicines where it was like, because this Kellogg guy, I think he had like weird like sexual proclivities, so everything was based around this. There's a movie that is like, you know, it's half based on a true story. It's a lot of entertainment thrown in there, but it is so he says this: yes, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg invented cornflakes as a bland, healthy food intended to be part of a diet that discouraged lustful thoughts, including masturbation. So Troy,
Snopes says it's mostly false.
That's mostly true. You might want to look into maybe cornflakes in the morning. You know, this is kind of something you've been looking into, right?
Well, I don't know if I need it at this point, but where was it when I was like 15?
That would have been helpful, huh? Yeah, this could have. I mean, you could have turned your whole life around if you had known this.
I like Frosted Flakes. I wasn't jerking off. Maybe it'll help me not jerk off, but like I'm hyperactive.
That's right. Yeah, they led you straight. And Apple Jacks, you're going to be jerking off like a fiend with those things. They just get you all revved up. Yeah, he's a prominent Seventh-day Adventist, which believed that rich, spicy foods, alcohol, and tobacco stimulated sexual urges, which he considered immoral.
I see. Yeah, it's some. Okay. So Snopes says what's true. Without referring to cornflakes in particular, Kellogg elsewhere recommended a plain, bland diet as one of several methods to discourage masturbation.
See?
But then, what's false? The product was never advertised, and this surprises me.
Well, they didn't put it on the commercial.
The product was never advertised as an anti-masturbatory morning meal.
Well, yeah. They didn't put it on. Is cornflakes bland?
Yeah.
Did Kellogg believe that you needed to promote bland meals to get these boys to stop masturbating?
Yes.
Then, I mean, I don't understand what Snopes... This is why Snopes is getting...
But is it part of a complete anti-masturbatory morning meal?
Yes, of course it is.
Was that the original slogan?
I believe it was.
And then they were like, how about complete breakfast?
Yeah, okay, fine.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, he got put... That's when he didn't have as many shares as he realized. He was outvoted by the board, who said, we can't put this. People aren't masturbating at breakfast. we don't need to write that on the box. Yeah.
Oh, well, then why would you put a big rooster on the box?
That's true. Wink, wink. Yeah. Wink, wink. What's that? Can you figure out what movie that is? One of you guys? Like, there's
The peanut butter solution?
That's not what it's called.
Oh.
Because I don't think that Dr. Kellogg, promoted the peanut butter solution. No, there's look at like the story of Dr. Kellogg movie. Because it's like a fictional movie, but it was all based...
Unfrosted?
That sounds right. Who plays Kellogg in it?
I don't know. This is like from...
No.
Oh, no, that's the Seinfeld.
That's the Seinfeld Pop-Tart movie?
The Road to Wellville?
Yeah, The Road to Wellville. That's the one. Right. The Road to Wellville is a crazy-ass movie. The Road to Wellville went under the radar by a lot of people.
Anthony Hopkins played
Yes, it was Anthony Hopkins who played Kellogg.
Anthony Hopkins, Bridget Fonda, Matthew Broderick, John Cusack,
Bro,
Dana Carvey.
I saw this movie on like DVD or something back in the day, and I was like, this was a thing? It's so crazy. It slipped right under the radar because no one was interested in this story. But I watched The Road to Wellville a ton. And I've referenced it before, and nobody's ever gotten any of the references. So I gave up on it. Yeah, look at this. Look at the trailer.
Battle Creek, you say? Well, what a coincidence. That's our destination.
See, that's Ferris Bueller.
Can't you just smell it? There's the great man himself. There's Dr. Kellogg.
Sample of your stool, please.
Here.
Sick.
So why on earth did you bring him here?
He's very sick. Now, I want you to relax.
Yeah, like they were making...
Where'd they put it?
You can put it down. They were making everybody get like enemas and stuff. And then I think Dr. Kellogg
was a fuck.
And then one of the like doctors, it was all sexual based.
Yeah.
Like they had like doctors there that were like, oh, the women need to get like manually stimulated, sexually speaking, like as part of the wellness plan. And the husbands were just like, huh? What? It was a really
Shut
odd.
up and have an enema.
But it's a wacky comedy. You can hear the music. It really, I don't know. I guess I don't know who the audience was for it.
Same music as Home Alone.
Right, exactly. Yes. I think it's one of those movies that like it probably went further than it should have in the developmental stage because it had no audience.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it. The full movie's on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody cares.
Is it based on a real story?
Well, it's
Like,
based on
true?
Dr. Kellogg's story, but it's like really loosely based on it.
Does it like talk about cereal?
Yeah. Like he's like cornflakes is a big part of his thing. Like he makes them eat cereal. Like that's part of their diet to calm down.
And that actually happened.
I don't know.
Oh.
But I saw it on the road to Wellville, so I'm assuming it did.
Oh, and Dana Carvey plays George Kellogg.
You see what I mean? Like the cast is crazy.
Does he look like a little turtle man?
He's the master of disguise. Yeah, so, I mean, listen. If you thought you knew it all because you had the food pyramid, it's been literally turned upside down. We were wrong about all the bread. This is what it is now. See, they put a chicken right up top. You're supposed to mainly eat fruits and vegetables. Apparently, wait till you hear this. You're supposed to mainly eat fruits and vegetables and protein, dairy, and healthy fats, which, mind blown. Total mind blowing. Like, what? Mainly?
Huh?
I thought you sprinkle that stuff in. Like, that's why I make those sandwiches mainly bread. A little bit of ingredients, but I'm trying to get my 6 to 11, They throw an avocado there in the middle. And then at the very bottom, they got a couple peanuts or something like that. I mean, crazy, huh? Look at those. I mean, there's just a few. There's literally
dumb pyramid.
There's a tiny amount of grains. By the way, you didn't have to like. They're really driving the point home. I don't know why their graphic for the pyramid is upside down. You know what I mean? Like, why is it? Why they have to put the point at the? They wanted to keep the grains at the bottom, but make their section smaller, instead of just actually flipping it. You're supposed to start with the base. That's not how pyramids work. You can't. That pyramid would not stand up on its own. So,
Who the hell knows what's going on?
I don't know.
Did you hear RFK Jr.'s ringer go off when he was about to deliver the press conference about this?
No, I didn't hear the ringer.
Oh, you want to hear what his ringer is?
No, he didn't turn his phone on silent. Oh,
Is it into club?
Go. No.
I mean, my hope is that we only released these earlier, 2 days earlier. I'm sorry.
Oh, is that a duck quacking?
Duck is also high in protein. That's an interesting.
Foie gras?
Duck is a good thing to eat, everybody.
They only released the new
Go back to
vaccine
the
schedule.
beginning. I want to hear that again. Yeah. Because you can hear it when it starts.
My hope is that we only released these earlier, 2 days earlier. I'm sorry.
Doesn't it like, and God bless him, I know he's Shaq Diesel and married to Cheryl Hines and doing backflips off cliffs and whatnot. Like, yeah, he's the man. But like, when you are getting in front of a podium to talk to the nation about anything, I don't care what your expertise is, and it's like, I'm a person with credibility. And then your phone starts quacking at you. Doesn't it just like destroy your credibility? Like, I don't think that I would listen to a guy, if a guy's phone starts quacking at him right before he's going to tell me anything. I don't really care what his level of expertise is. Like, I'm not listening.
I mean, that's kind of his thing, though, isn't it?
His phone quacking at him?
Just like weird curveballs that you're like picking up a dead roadkill and putting it on your roof and driving around and then leaving it in Central Park.
That was a joke amongst friends.
It's like everything he does.
That was a goof amongst friends.
Everything's a little like, what the hell's he doing?
What is he doing? His phone quacks at him? Like, how could you have figured it all out? Like, I figured out the food pyramid. I'm catching rattlesnakes in my driveway.
With bare hands.
I'm doing pull-ups in the airport and just not stopping. I doubled Sean from the real world. Like, and I'm twice his age. Like, I'm killing it across all this. But I haven't figured out how to not have my phone quack at me. That's also like when you go, I can't believe he can't be as old as he is. because he's so youthful. You know what I mean? Because he's so like in shape. He can exercise. He's going out on the boat. He's putting roadkill in Central Park as a goof. Like this guy has found the fountain of youth. And then his phone starts quacking at him, and you go, oh my God, he is an old man. He is an old man. Like there's no matter how, like when I went to my parents' house over Christmas, and my son needed his iPad charged, I realized like these are older people. You know how? Every room in their house, there was not one USB-C cord. Lightning cords as far as the eye could see, but not one USB-C. And then he goes, no, I have one, and he pulled out a USB-A. I go, well, time passes.
At least you tried.
And that's the same vibe I get when the phone starts quacking before your big speech about turning the food pyramid upside down.
I thought the whole speech was quacktastic.
Well, I've never seen an upside-down pyramid before.
I turned the pyramid upside down.
Yeah, so you got to start eating steak and eggs, I guess. Mike, who would have thought steak and eggs is the way to go?
We were well aware of this for quite a while.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Been doing it.
Huh. Not for breakfast. Steak and eggs couldn't make a good breakfast, could it?
Look, that one even is beyond me.
You won't do steak and eggs for breakfast?
No, of course. Come on.
Yeah.
There's never a bad time for steak or eggs.
Right. No, I was sitting there going, well, steak and eggs, never. Me, I've got a sugar cereal to devour.
Season them. They're such a good vessel for flavor.
Steak?
Oh, yeah.
That's what these cows are for.
Hell yeah. That and that delicious whole milk.
And do you feel like you're saving the environment, too, because then they're not flatulating and killing the ozone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should just, anyone who's viciously flatulating, we should just kill and eat, cow or otherwise.
That's why it's a solo show now. Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more. But then we got to the good news, because, the world is difficult right now. We try to be an escape here. You can't turn on anything without being like, it's going to hell in a handbasket. However, luckily, Dr. Oz is there to save us. He's figured it out, and he's right. He's right on this one. Because one of the people at the Food Pyramid press conference said, yeah, but can we still get our drink on? You know what I mean? Like they want to know, okay, I don't see any of the bubbly on this food pyramid. So, we're trying to get fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So where does that fit in? We're trying to be like you, but we're also, trying to get a little drinky drink in there. And Dr. Oz had this to say.
Thanks, Caroline. One of the changes that was made had to do with alcohol. Secretary Kennedy or Dr. Oz, could you explain the science behind the new language on not saying 2 drinks for men and 1 drink for a woman every day would be healthy, and whether or not the industry had an impact on the language of moderation versus just saying alcohol is not healthy and you shouldn't drink it?
Okay, pause for 1 sec, because I'm anxious.
That's a leading question.
I'm anxious to hear how Dr. Oz handled this, because this does feel like a hostily asked question. That feels like a teetotaler was asking that question.
Can you explain the science?
It's not good for you. You should be saying that.
What a nerd.
Also, it is kind of funny that I didn't know that with the food pyramid, they said alcohol in moderation, 2 drinks for men, 1 drink for women, because they can't handle their shit.
Because they get sloppy.
That's crazy that it said 2 drink for men, 1 drink for women this whole time. It's 2026. And they're just like, I don't know. I guess men can drink double, but I've read a lot of stories about men handling alcohol very, very poorly. There was one guy who was fired from being an NFL broadcaster because of it. And I feel like, maybe this 2 for men, 1 for women thing, not the best. I wonder what the science was behind that.
Let's find out.
Well, now I think they're saying that was the old way. Yeah. We're turning that upside down as well. I love that. That's your job. Like, you're a very important person in the government. And you're like, let's spend real significant time and tax dollars telling everybody that the food pyramid is wrong. Like, all joking aside, Mike is right. We had this information. Steak and eggs has been a part of every actual breakfast menu for a very long time, and the benefits of protein. I mean, you know what? I don't know, maybe Dunkin' Donuts, maybe they realized what Dunkin' Donuts was doing. Because have you seen the new Dunkin' Donuts promotion? Any Dunkin' Donuts you go to, on the window, it says protein, 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 protein.
Oh, everybody's protein.
They got Megan Thee Stallion talking about how good protein is.
Chipotle's selling like $8 little cups of chicken.
That's sick.
With their new protein menu.
That's sick.
Like, oh, I didn't know you had chicken.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But now you could just get the protein of it.
Or you can go buy an entire chicken at Costco.
That's what Megan Thee Stallion says. I like protein. See, and if protein's good enough for Megan Thee Stallion, it's good enough for Duncan, it's good enough for us.
There was a while, though, that like doctors were telling people not to eat too much protein because they'd say it was like bad for your kidneys.
What?
Oh, yeah. When I was in high school, I had to hide tubs of protein powder in my closet because my mother found them and went fucking ballistic because
Miss Montone was anti-protein?
Oh yeah, big time. Which is now my parents both buy and consume protein powder. But
oh really?
For a while, doctors were saying like because young athletes would be like, I saw this in a muscle magazine. I would like to have some protein so I can be strong, please.
Yeah.
And they were like, no.
And the doctors were all dorks going like, no, because you'll be stronger than me.
Some fucking out-of-shape slob.
That's right.
In a white coat. Is
right.
Like, no, it's probably not good for his body.
In a white coat that he couldn't button. Yeah. Yeah, now it's like really the ideal amount of protein is impossibly difficult to get into your system. You're supposed to have like an ounce of protein per pound of your weight, right?
Gram per pound is a good one to aim for.
Which is really difficult.
I mean, it's quite doable.
If you're if you have to be consuming powders, shakes, and have a diet specifically centered around protein.
You could do it pretty easily with one shake a day. Like a single...
You could get a protein shake with 150 grams of protein in it?
You could. But no, I mean...
doesn't feel as doable.
One shake a day in addition to whatever you're eating. Like a single boneless, skinless chicken thigh has 33 grams. So if you're a 170-pound male, if you could do a shake at 50, 60 grams... one boneless, skinless chicken thigh on top of that, and you're closing in on 100. So basically,
you got to do another 70. That's like you're practically halfway there. That's a lot more chicken thighs in the day.
How many times are you going to eat though?
Not as many as you. You eat like 6 times a day.
No.
How often do you eat?
I have a series of beverages in the morning that I start my day with, and then I'll have my first substantial meal will be after I get home from the show, and then I'll do a shake right after I work out, and then dinner.
What's a substantial? What's your beverage lineup?
What's morning beverage lineup?
What's the bar look like in the morning? Because I also love this is not a criticism because clearly you're doing something right, but also for the average human being, we can't handle all this.
Okay, so I wake up in the morning.
Beverages.
No, I've never seen anybody in this room with a beverage platter to start the morning, and you couldn't do it either because
I'm just saying it's not like he's got them all out in front of him right this second.
Because he's going through them.
It doesn't sound hard.
So I have one right here. This is the fourth.
4.
Okay,
I have 3 that
I retract my statement.
I have 3 that I start the day with at home. Mason jars.
Back on Team Sam.
Okay.
Mason jars, so they're not huge.
And by the way, these are not water beverages.
I know,
these are thick, substantial.
They're not all. It's not all protein. So
I thought maybe we were just starting.
The first one is water with lime juice, salt, and creatine.
How much?
Creatine?
No, I'm sorry.
It's a mason jar full.
Okay.
I put it in the refrigerator. It's very refreshing. Nice way to start the day.
Yeah, you can knock that back real quick. I have a big glass of water in the morning.
Then another mason
but you have
jar.
a glass of water like that security guard from Nathan for you. Who just gets out of bed in the morning and just drinks that room temperature glass of water he put out for himself. You get dehydrated at night.
All right, so we're on the same path.
Right, you're there.
Yeah.
Second mason jar is.
By the way, Mike has the same distraction as that security guard.
Oh yeah.
I know what you're referencing.
Good.
The second mason jar is about 3/4 of the way filled with fluid. It's athletic greens, so I get all my vitamins in.
AG1.
What time is that?
Immediately after the electrolytes.
That's a little much.
Immediately after. And this guy's Travis ain't down in mason jars full of green juice in the morning.
I just said that's a little much.
Yeah.
I'm back on your side.
The third one is cold brew with a little bit of heavy cream, vitamin D, and a scoop of protein powder.
All right, so I'm just going to skip the green one. Because I like a cup of coffee when I get in.
Yeah, but it doesn't have all that good stuff in it. It's just a nice cup of coffee.
We both have cold brew.
I don't think that.
Does the cold brew machine downstairs have protein powder in it?
Can you
I don't
imagine?
believe they offer that. They should.
Can you imagine how Travis's body would respond if he drank protein-infused coffee? I mean, you wouldn't be able to produce the show. You'd be on the shitter the whole morning.
I'd be fine.
You wouldn't be fine at all.
Of course I would.
They wouldn't let you on the boat anymore because of the mess you'd make. Yes.
How many times do you think?
I mean, you'd be there all morning. Your body would be like, "What did you just put in me?"
They have bathrooms on the boat.
You wouldn't make it. No. You'd be dropping trow and dangling that thing over the ledge of the boat, right in the Hudson River.
Like a jackass.
Yep. People sitting below deck would be seeing it through the window, like, "What is going on?"
It's raining poo.
Yeah, no, this would not be good.
I'm Travis Taft, and this is Drinking Protein.
Yeah, I'm Travis Taft, and I'm just having Mike Montone's regular diet.
It does clear you out. It's mostly the fluid and electrolytes, but it clears you out nice in the morning.
But you down that protein cold brew. You don't like sip it.
I sit down. I enjoy a little some AYG or maybe some Beautiful Boys before I leave the house. A couple of beverages, and then I hit the bus. And then I used to just do electrolytes, but now I worked out a homemade concoction here. It's an upgraded electrolyte drink. It's lime juice, salt, creatine, a little bit of protein, tart cherry juice, and coconut water.
And you also have the discipline to make these beverages.
Oh yeah, I mean it's 15 minutes. I wash everything when I get home. I make a fresh batch.
Yeah, you're looking at me like you are.
I said from the beginning, this is far more impossible than Mike Montone realizes.
And then the second he said 4, I told you I'm back on your side, Sam.
It's a little bit of work in the afternoon that makes the morning very convenient.
Now, how about this? What if you're starting the day with a cold brew from Dunkin' and a protein-infused Nesquik that comes already? You can get it in multiple flavors.
With the bunny on it?
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's a yellow bottle, but it says there's like 20 grams of protein or whatever in it. Would that be comparable to what you're doing?
We all have to follow our own path in life.
I see. Same. Different, but still same.
What time do you wake up?
4:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they're in the fridge ready to go.
Right.
So there's nothing to be done other than open the fridge, sit down, and start consuming.
That's right.
I mean, which is smart. You don't want to do all that shit in the morning.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. You have to wake up at 3.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's impossible if you're Mike. Like, I'm sure that's
no, but it has to be
easy.
It has to be a full, like, it has to be a larger part of your life than it is for almost everybody.
It's very set and forget once you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
like any routine.
And then you have your big meal.
Yeah, and I get home from the show early mid-afternoon, and I have a bunch of pre-cooked chicken thighs sitting waiting for me.
Look at you.
A couple pieces of fruit, maybe some cheese.
But then you also you also can't, like, if you walk by the Wendy's on the way home and go because that's what'll happen. Even if you get the discipline down, like, because it's not a part of mine or yours or anybody else's day to day, you walk by that Wendy's and you're like, well, I have that pre-cooked chicken in the fridge that I eat every day, but man, look at that Wendy's.
If I get Wendy's now, I can nap when I get home.
Plus, you'd look at you and you'd be like, man, I'm in so much better shape now than I used to be. I deserve a reward. I deserve something. You know, it'd be great. And this boat ride is so miserable.
Now you're getting really...
I should stop at the Wendy's on the way. Look at that great reference to The Godfather at that pizza parlor. I should get a slice of pizza.
Who could refuse?
It's been months since I've had Wendy's.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You miss it?
It's so expensive now. It's like I can't...
They're making it easier.
Yeah, like
they are making it easier.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm not going to pay $10 for something that was $5 2 years ago.
Right. When you can... Yeah, it's starting to get to the point where you can actually get decent food less expensive.
Yeah, it's real easy to not eat fast food.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Like, it's not this sort of like, oh, my God. It's right there. It's the change in my pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you're right.
5 for $5 anymore?
No, it's like 5 for $8. No.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
It does.
Makes a big difference.
It does, and I'm not a fan of just being like, okay, I guess it's more, now I'm just going to pay it. Like,
nope, not
especially because you already know it's bad for you.
Yeah.
You already know that. But you are willing to look past it.
Because it's cheap and easy.
Cheap and easy. And it's less easy, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's less cheap, and it's not even as good.
No.
It used to be better.
And we all know serving sizes are smaller now.
Yeah.
They give you less in everything.
And if you're gonna do it, you want to do it. Like you want to.
You want
Yeah, I want fries coming out of the fucking thing, not like 10 of them neatly placed in the. No.
And at this point in your life, if you're walking into a fast food place, you want to leave feeling like a monster.
Yeah.
Like I just
Angry
like
with yourself.
Yeah, like I just like betrayed my body. Like I hurt myself.
But I'm ready for a nap.
That's right. That's right. You want to go in there, and commit physical punishment on yourself.
Yep.
And if I'm still hungry,
And that's gonna cost you $38 now.
No, for real.
Right?
Yeah. Taco Bell, man. Remember that used to be the spot. You wanted
Oh
cheap
my
food.
God. You $3 and you'd be good for the day.
When I go back to visit my mom, she likes Taco Bell. Like Taco Bell. I end up spending $40.
Yeah.
Right. For the
cheapest
two of
thing
you.
on the menu is like $4.
For the two of you.
And I like just to get full.
Right. Yeah, because that's the other thing. I mean, Taco Bell was always cheap, but like you'd have to get half the menu to be full.
Yeah.
And you're a big guy.
And if I'm doing it,
You got to do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Like I want to be disgusted with myself.
You have to.
No half measures.
No half measures. No half measures.
Because like I sometimes I'll be like I'll walk by a McDonald's and I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna get a snack wrap. You know,
Right.
and it's like I don't have the discipline just to get one.
No.
Because it's like, well, if I get the spicy, then I need the ranch.
Of course.
And then I'm like, well, I'm here. I might as well get a cheeseburger.
And then what they do is you look at the iPad, and they go, "You want a snack wrap?" And you're like, "Yes." And they're like, "Just the snack wrap, not the meal?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, that does sound stupid. Better get the meal."
Yeah.
You want to add this? Yeah, actually.
Double cheeseburger? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You twisted my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. RFK did say I need more steak. Yeah, let me get the double cheeseburger.
That is steak, right?
That's steak. Yeah, that'll take care of the cheese and a little bit of grain. Yeah, the bun will do that. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. He'll be happy. Oh. Well, so if you're worried about still being able to get your party on, I got good news for you. We got new rules when it comes to alcohol. Here's what Dr. Oz had to say.
So alcohol is a social lubricant that brings people together. In the best case scenario, I don't think you should drink alcohol, but it does allow people an excuse to bond and socialize, and there's probably nothing healthier than having a good time with friends in a safe way. If you look at the blue zones, for example, around the world where people live the longest, alcohol is sometimes part of their diet. Again, small amounts, taken very judiciously and usually in a celebratory fashion. So there is alcohol on these dietary guidelines, but the implication is don't have it for breakfast.
Oh, okay. You can hit pause for a moment, and go, and you can go back when we get back to it. But
let me write that down.
So don't. That's on you.
Don't.
Again, back to the T-Dog. No breakfast.
All right, let me get rid of this.
You want non-masturbatory cereals for breakfast, not alcohol.
All right, so jeez, okay. So now I need to drink no alcohol for breakfast, and
no more
my
masturbating.
cereals cannot be pro-masturbation.
No, anti-masturbation, at least in the morning.
I mean, they're zapping the fun out of everything.
I know. Leave it to the government.
Exactly.
I love that. They're like, look, is alcohol the best for you? No, but what could be healthier than getting all fucked up and hanging out with your boys?
Everyone likes to have a good time. And that's healthy.
Couldn't they say something psychologically like we should be in a place where we can, not that we have to, but we can still socialize even if we're not drunk? But I guess what he's saying is, I know we're all kind of like, we all have social disorders now because we've been locked on our screens. And the reality is there's nothing but bad news out there. So what could be healthier than getting drunk and forgetting about it?
Just don't do it for breakfast.
Don't do it for breakfast. Little cocktail at lunch is fine.
Brunch is okay.
Brunch is fine.
So what, no more mimosas?
No, mimosa's fine because that's a brunch drink.
Okay. All right. Yep.
That's a solid. That's a Sunday.
But that starts 10:30.
That's brunch.
Yeah.
He said no breakfast.
Yeah,
he didn't
no
say
breakfast.
nothing before noon.
Mimosas and eggs bennies are still okay.
That's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. And the eggs would be great because they're at the top of the food.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. If anything, have a couple mimosas and egg bennies. Yeah.
Yeah, because oranges are at the top too, right?
Or they love oranges.
Boom.
Yeah.
What a weird.
He's like, no, you can have more than 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Like, and by the way, if it is just like a slight social lubricant, only meant to be in a celebratory fashion, 2 drinks would be solid.
Yeah, but he's like, not that much to celebrate. Celebrations.
Right.
That's when you get fucked up.
If it's celebratory, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's celebratory. You're getting sloppy.
Yeah, but he's like, just a little bit.
Right. No. Have you ever been to a holiday party, a graduation party, anything party, a funeral? You get all fucked up.
Billy passed the 3rd grade. Everybody got fucked up.
Of course they did. That clown almost died.
Yeah. I thought he was dead.
I thought so, too. Turned out just a hemorrhage in his head. Yeah, no, Dr. Oz is like, no, have a little drinky.
All right, Dr. Oz.
Enjoy yourself.
If you say so.
And I love he's not even putting a number on it.
Nah, he's like, whatever you feel is good. Just not for breakfast.
Not for breakfast, not too much. You know what's best. I mean, I do. Well, anyway, go on, Dr. Oz.
Small amounts, taken very judiciously, and usually in a celebratory fashion. So there is alcohol on these dietary guidelines, but the implication is don't have it for breakfast. Right, this should be something done in a small amount with hopefully some kind of an event that might have alcohol added.
What?
But the general move away from 2 glasses of men, 1 glass of wine, there was never really good data to support that quantity of alcohol consumption. That data was probably primarily confused with broader data about social connectedness.
I mean,
it's good news for chicks.
Right. They can drink a little more.
Yeah.
It was illegal before.
Also, stop saying like, hey, only drink if you're like with other people.
If it's celebrating or if there's already alcohol there. No more BYOBs. There has to already be alcohol there. You can have these party promoters just looking around going like, who's going to bring it? Like, it's got to already be there. Just like a little bit. You know what that means. Did you have any? I might have had a little bit. There's a little bit.
It really feels like they're just flying by the seat of their pants.
Completely. Just like take that 2-drink minimum out. What should we replace it with? You know what's best.
Yeah, you got it.
Just only to celebrate stuff.
Okay.
Like, what can we celebrate? Whatever you think. Whatever's good news. Just good news. If it's a good news day, you know, like Friday is always fun.
Thursday is the new Friday.
Thursday's the new Friday because, you know, I mean, Friday's for the men. I don't know what Thursday if you want to take your girl out. Thursday, isn't it? Thursday you're supposed to take your girl out. Friday's for the men. Saturday's for the wives. Is that right?
I thought Saturdays were for the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, Saturday. So who's Friday? Friday's for the wives?
Resting up for Saturday.
I guess you got to rest up for Saturday because Dr. Oz said that's where we're getting our drink on. I think Dr. Oz just wants to go out there and party. He just doesn't want anybody judging him. No, we were celebrating. We had a good speech. What are you talking about? It started with the phone quacking at the dude. It's not a reason to celebrate. Yeah, I feel like with this layout, the reasons to celebrate are going to become much thinner. You know what I'm like? Hey, you guys want to get together? We made it. We were on time every day to work this week. You want to get together and celebrate? Yes, I do. And this is healthy. The government has told us. Wow. So, you know, there you go. No more 11 loaves of bread, steak and eggs, and 2 drinks. Come on, you can do better than that. We're celebrating here.
The bread soaks up the alcohol, though. Now I'm not supposed to have bread?
Well, save it. Don't have your bread until you have your drink.
Okay. A loaf of bread.
A loaf of bread at the end of the day after getting all boozed up because you're celebrating. It's a social lubricant. I love that he said, too. What do you say? What could be healthier than, like...
just, like, being with friends.
Yeah, go back to that quote, Mike. When he said, what could be healthier? I don't know. I don't think anything could be healthier. Like, yeah, I've been around people who are around friends and drunk, and I've thought to myself, there's a lot that could be healthier than this. I don't think there's anything.
No one's going to be like, oh, man, Sam, he would have lived so much longer if only he had drank with friends.
Yeah, if only he had drank with friends. He wasn't fun enough at gatherings. Let's hear what he said.
For example, around the world, where people live the longest.
Oh, go back a little.
Alcohol is
Go back to like 34. There you go. 30's fine.
A scenario, I don't think you should drink alcohol, but it does allow people an excuse to bond and socialize, and there's probably nothing healthier than having a good time with friends in a safe way.
Nothing healthier. Nothing healthier. Nothing healthier. So can we ignore the food pyramid if we're around friends having a good time?
Yeah, just be with friends all the time.
Yeah, if you're just with friends all the time, you don't even need this pyramid. You could just eat and drink whatever you want. It's merriment. There's nothing healthier. Oh, I love it. I think it's great. Get all fucked up this weekend, guys. And now you can celebrate the fact that you can get drunk. It's a reason to celebrate.
And you can do so with Devotion vodka, which is protein infused.
I mean, that's fine, but if you are having fun with friends, that's more important than protein.
Well, this was the hotness at the Jersey Shore back in like the 2010s.
Oh, so we were wearing our Affliction T-shirts and drinking protein-infused vodka?
Very popular in the rosary bead deep V-neck era of the Jersey Shore.
Love that. Devotion vodka, sugar-free, gluten-free, low-calorie. So it's like, that way you're sending the message out to all your boys and to the ladies that, like, yeah, I'm getting all fucked up tonight, but you better believe I'll be hitting the gym tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is more popular than Aftershock?
Aftershock.
You don't remember? Maybe you're a little young for Aftershock. That was like cinnamon liquor that was real big.
Oh,
cinnamon.
Yeah.
And then you puke cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was horrible, but it was
Yeah.
huge in Jersey.
A Fireball was
was
the
after
big one.
Aftershock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goldschlager.
Gold. Well, that's just a premium beer.
Oh, I got so sick on Goldschlager.
You did? That's weird. You were with friends, though?
Yeah.
All right, so at least you were being healthy.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Johnny in California. What's up, Johnny?
Yeah, I just puked in my mouth a little bit when you brought up Aftershock. Sorry. Hey, Sammy, what's up? Hey, man, Dr. Oz is right. I feel great.
No, Johnny, you weren't supposed to have it for breakfast. Oh, yeah.
Bro, he's wrong about that. I drink in the morning every day, and I celebrate all the time.
It's true. You know what? What could be healthier than waking up celebrating?
Somebody needs to tell my wife about the Kellogg thing, though, because every day she gives me cornflakes and tells me to go fuck myself.
That's great. I love it, Johnny. Johnny had a couple good ones.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, this is
He's healthy.
This is really good news for the Biggins family too.
Oh my God. They're suddenly the healthiest family in America.
I was on the phone with Nicole last night, and she was like, her daughter was there too. She was like, Sam, tell Parker this, and whatever. We were talking, and she went. At one point, she just, you know how like when your kid like messes something up that is like really important, and so it's even more so like, how could you not because they don't know, they're not adults, they don't. And she goes, no, Parker, you just knocked down all the bottles. All the bottles of booze got knocked down. She was so mad.
Why are they out?
That the booze got knocked down. We're not going to lock it up. You know, I mean, the amount of time it gets used.
Oh, I see. It's more of a convenience factor.
So, yeah, she was throwing a dodgeball or something around and knocked over the booze, and I've never heard. That's when Nicole became a parent. Don't mess with the booze. Yeah, it was, yeah, but good news for her. Because they're big and celebrate. They do. They celebrate a lot. I thought I was going to celebrate last night. I was up all night. I didn't sleep one wink last night. No. You know why?
Waiting for that Stranger Things episode?
Chapter 9, baby. Waiting for Chapter 9. I'm just sitting here waiting for Conformity Gate. Going, where's my episode? Oh, Vecna, you're not going to get me with your dreams. I know. You sneaky Duffer Brothers. You got another one cooking, huh? And they're like, no. And I go, I know what you mean. You mean yes. We advertised this as the finale. I don't know.
Isn't it funny how something like QAnon can so easily start?
And it's like, and you know, it's fan bases, they convince themselves that this is true. I almost felt bad for the amount of people that were out there. Like, I haven't even seen the Stranger Things finale yet, but I know what happens in it because I know all the clues that we're getting another episode that was supposed to drop yesterday, even though multiple publications came out going, there is no episode. We advertised the finale. We're not going to advertise the finale and then go, JKJK, here's the actual finale.
It was a major event.
So, yeah, exactly right. Like
it was in theaters.
It was in theater. Except, bro, I saw one of the TikToks. I looked at all the TikToks to get into Conformity Gate.
I'm so glad you did.
Of course I did, because I wanted to see what was going on. There's a whole section of Stranger Things fans that have convinced themselves that there was, I mean, not maybe, 100% another episode of Stranger Things that was coming out, and that it was coming out yesterday. Like, I saw one TikTok, they said, on the Stranger Things TikTok, the teacher They said they posted a picture of the teacher. But if you look at the clock, it's 1:35. 1/7. January 7th, we got another episode coming. It's right there in front of you. Are you blind?
These are like Taylor Swift fans.
I know. It's like so like it's all there. Except Netflix and the Duffers and everybody were like, it's not there.
Oh, sure.
It's not happening. And they were like, we don't believe you. You're not going to trick us. We're too smart for that. We know it all. And, like, it's really funny because I think part of it is because there were some, like at the finale, if you're laser focused on the Stranger Things lore, there were some elements to the finale that don't exactly line up with the way this has been set up. And nobody wanted to believe that they just forgot or like that they were just like, oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Like the big one was they said Hawkins is the school that they go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
That school color is green. Mm-hmm. They're in orange graduation robes. Mm-hmm. That doesn't line up. Vecna got it wrong. This is all a Vecna fake reality, and we're going to find out.
So this has been going on since Volume 2, which came out on Christmas.
Was that the group of episodes or the penultimate episode?
That was the 3 episodes.
Which
one of them
acts
was
as the penultimate. Yeah.
Because they were so poorly received.
That's when Will Byers made the most obvious announcement in the history of television.
You mean the 6-minute coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody in Stranger Things was like,
yeah,
we're going to get back to doing our other. We knew that.
That was episode 7, I guess.
Right.
That was the penultimate episode.
Yeah, right. The penultimate episode was the thing they called the finale. I know.
But those 3 episodes were so poorly received that's when people started thinking, oh, these aren't the real. This isn't the real Volume 2 because because our memories are messed up because the audience is being tricked by Vecna, and the real Volume 2 episodes are going to come out soon.
Because if you're that big of a fan of something, you never want to deal with the reality that it's not that deep. You know what I mean? You don't, like, you want it. You've gone so deep into this and made this your identity. You've been making videos and you've been talking to communities and you're just in so deep that you don't want to even consider that maybe it never was that deep and it's just a TV show and this is going to be the end. And if you just look at the finale, from what I've seen, it seems like without all this sort of like importance put on it, it's a perfectly reasonable finale.
Finale landed. I liked the finale.
It seemed like that.
I didn't like Volume 2, but from what I've read, there are real reasons for why those episodes ended up not being as good as they should have been.
And fine.
I've seen like reports from 6 or 8 months ago that these are the runtimes for these episodes, and these episodes were drastically cut down. And that's probably a reason why a lot of things didn't make sense. A lot of things didn't line up in those episodes because shit was cut.
Right. And that makes sense. That happens.
Not because
it's Vecna's dreams.
Not because it's the Snyderverse, and
they say they're insistent that there's a not just a recut finale, like another finale. And I'm looking right, and it's like Conformity Gate, and I go, oh, is this like Watergate? Like they put gate at the end of something? Is there some kind of conformity thing? And they're like, no, that's the title of the episode. I go, how did you guys find out the title of the episode? They go, that's what it is. Somebody even made a graphic for it and everything. They said it's Conformity Gate is chapter 9. There's another chapter. And let me tell you why. General stores don't serve milkshakes. And I go, that is a huge thing. They go, general stores, because I guess at the end of the series, they go get milkshakes at the general store. They said, they don't serve that. In the 80s, they stopped doing that. They said in Vecna's time, in the 50s or whatever, they would have served milkshakes at that place because it wasn't like a general store. It was like a milkshake store.
Which is true.
Now it's a general store. Why would there be milkshakes there? And if you ask the Duffer Brothers, they would probably tell you because it's not that deep.
No, they would probably say we got really shitty at continuity errors in the last season.
Yeah, I don't know. We were just right in the. We were okay, and then you get some milkshake from the store. Okay, you get some milkshake from the store.
Because I heard, so when Will is coming out, he's saying I like this, and I like this, and I like this, and I like getting milkshakes at so and so.
Right.
And everybody's like, they didn't serve milkshakes at so and so. They did that in the 50s when Vecna was a kid.
Right. I mean, my favorite, which I don't think the Duffer Brothers predicted would happen, that they would associate this. I mean, one thing to get it wrong, another thing to get it so wrong, or to make it make so little sense that, like, people who have really invested into it, and it's got to be a scary thing to have a show like this that people invest so much into, that it has, like, everything has to be explained, and it can't just be
doorknobs on the other side of the door.
Right, these are just human beings.
Yeah, they had to recreate the
writing a show. Like yeah, I guess I don't know. What am I gonna like? Are they gonna sit in a room and rewatch everything that they're the ones that made and write it down and everything? Maybe, but maybe not.
Some shows have like continuity managers. Like Lost tried to be really, really good at that because they were building this really.
But that's just because they didn't know what the end was.
No, but they were building an intricate mystery, and they didn't want to have conflicting things.
Well, luckily,
most shows are just like, oh, make sure he's still wearing a tie in that scene.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
When we do 50 takes.
And also, like, Stranger Things was supposed to be just kind of this, like, fun throwback,
first season
80s, like, Goonies-ish show, and it became this universe that I think got out of people's control. But, I mean, I would love, to sit down with some of these people, and you wonder if they're going to, like, really come to terms with the fact that, like, I created this whole thing in my head. I was watching one of them that they said, if you look at the wide shot at the graduation, not only are they all wearing orange robes
I know what you're going to say.
for a green school, they should be green robes, but the hands, all of the hands were placed on the laps of the people at graduation the same way Henry Creel's hands were placed, the same way. What was the heartthrob that Vecna grabbed in like season 2 or 3?
Oh, not Steve,
the boyfriend,
not Eddie,
the original.
Who was Max's brother? What was his name?
Oh,
Yeah,
Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy. Yeah, right. Billy. They said, but if you look at when Billy, gets kind of taken over by Vecna, his hands are like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then also that's how Henry Creel holds his hands, and that's how all the kids at graduation are holding their hands.
And that's how Will was holding his hands when he was coming out to Robin, and everybody's like, he's already in control.
And you're like,
no, man.
You're like, this is just what people do with their hands.
Wait, what was it? What was it?
It's this. It's one hand.
There's a scene.
It's one hand over the other.
where he's
That's
like
all
this.
it is.
Where Henry is like this.
Your hands are your arms are by your sides, and your hands are crossed so that the crook of where your thumb meets your hand are just kind of meeting each other. Yeah, that's exactly right. And you're just kind of putting your hands down. Yeah. But it's what you do when you're an actor. And there's nothing for you to do with your hands. Because otherwise you go full...
You mean it's not when Vecna's controlling?
Talladega Nights. I don't know what to do with my hands. No, it was never like sort of this thing. And I don't think like it's a tough thing for fan bases to realize that not... And this is why planting Easter eggs, because some of the Easter eggs are real. And when you go back and it's like, oh, like a couple seasons ago, there was this poster and it looks just like where they find, Vecna, and that is a connection, right? But then when you put those Easter eggs in scenes, fans that are real hardcore about it, and it's a blessing to have fans that are real hardcore about it, are going to find Easter eggs in every single scene. And now all of a sudden, everything you've ever done counts. And you're like, I
mean, fan culture is toxic.
Well,
because they build up.
Yes, because they kind of base their whole lives around a show like Stranger Things or Dawson's Creek, and they go and they just look.
I knew you were gonna say that.
They look too much into what's going on instead of being like, it's not that deep, because they don't want to miss anything. So they attribute value to everything. And most of it is not there at all.
And then when things don't happen the way that you think they should,
right,
it's bad. I mean, you've been dealing with that in wrestling for forever. People.
I mean, they're sitting there going how could Jericho not be at Raw? And it's they never said Jericho was going to be at Raw. You said Jericho was going to be at Raw, and then that guy said it, and you guys just got each other worked up. No, the premise, the beginning, the kernel of this comes from something that we as fans made up. So you can't get mad when we made this up, and then it's not true, because it was never true or promised to be true.
Yeah, now you disappoint
to begin
yourself.
with. Yeah, you did that.
It's well, they suck.
There's got to and Literally, they said there's a Stranger Things doc coming out next week.
Right. Episode 10?
That's not an episode. It's a doc, and they go like this, and it's a doc about episode. It's about chapter.
Right. It's about filming
chapter 8.
Yeah.
Why would you make a doc about filming chapter 8 if there's a chapter 9?
So that maybe at the end, the Duffer Brothers walk out and they go, one more thing.
Oh, and one more thing.
And then they
enjoy
take Vecna
chapter
out of their
9. Vecna's right here. Why would the robes be orange? We were telling you this the whole time. I mean, it must feel bad, too, if you're the Duffer Brothers going like, no.
They did themselves no favors last week. They gave so many interviews and gave so many bad answers. And then at the end of the week, they were like, yeah, I don't know why we did all those interviews.
Yeah. Well, they probably didn't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't watched it yet.
It had nothing to do with spoiling. There were legitimate questions to be asked. Like, obviously, you're not going to tie up everything in a show ever. That's fine.
Oh, but they didn't actually, like, take ownership of not tying things
They were like,
up?
maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know.
Well, I know why
I don't
they
know.
did that. I know why
But,
they-
like,
I
don't
know-
say I don't know.
I know why they said I
Don't
don't
say, oh, this happened off screen.
I know why they said I don't know.
Because they don't know?
Because they don't know.
Right, but don't give those interviews. And that's what they said.
100%.
That's what they said at the end of the week. They're, I don't know why we did all those interviews. It didn't help anything out.
By the way, there's never been one film or television show where anybody has said, well, this happened off screen. I go, no. There is no off screen. The only thing that exists is what's on the page.
And that's literally all they did last week. Was this happened off screen.
It's not a thing.
Right.
That doesn't exist.
Like, people started tweeting like, man, I guess the whole show happened off screen.
Well, then show me that show. Show me the off-screen show. Like, that doesn't exist. You can't say, as a show writer, that's like, I mean, the hard truth is, like, how did The Sopranos end? It went to black. Yeah. Whatever's on the page and on the thing, that's what the thing is. You can't go, well, what you didn't know is, well, if I didn't know it, then how could I possibly put it into context? Which means there's no way I could have deciphered from the show that this would be the thing. Don't sit there and say, we didn't give a fuck. Hey, why would this have milkshakes? Why would this store have milkshakes in it? Because who cares?
Yeah, oh, we messed that up. Sorry.
Or because we don't care.
Yeah.
We know that they weren't doing milkshakes in the 80s. We don't care. We weren't going to send them to a McDonald's. We don't care. You're looking into it too deep, but they can't say that. So instead they go, I don't know. Maybe there's a bit of conformity gate going on. You're like, you're misleading people now.
I'm sure, and I haven't checked in since yesterday when this episode didn't pop up. I'm sure they'll move Twitter. I'm sure they'll move the goalposts.
Yeah.
You know?
They'll probably think it's coming after the doc.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's an extended scene. Maybe it's not even a doc. Maybe it's that 9th episode. I'd be so bummed, though, if this was my life's work. I mean, the Duffer Brothers, this is what they're known for.
Oh, yeah.
Is what everything's going to be based off of. And, for people to be like, nah, where's the real finale?
That sucks.
That sucks. That sucks. You're like, no. Like, okay, all right, show me the real one. No. It's like when you give your wife a gift, and she's like, okay, where's the real gift? And you're like, oh. $40? You're right. The real gift is cash. I wanted you to think I was just taking it out of my pocket. But it's one thing to be angry about a show. It's another thing to create a narrative where an additional episode exists. Create a reality where you live in that reality. Find a date that you can somehow attribute to that reality and go, today's the day, it's episode 9. And I mean, these TikToks I've been watching are not like, oh, can you imagine if? They're like, I've done it. I've cracked the case. I've figured it out. Here's how I can confirm that there's an episode 9. And there isn't. It's not a good confirmation.
It's scary.
It's wild.
That's why it's healthier for these fans to do it not in real time. You
What
know
do
what
you
I
mean?
mean?
Tell me.
Like you were just saying about Dawson's Creek, it's done.
It's done.
So it's I'm not creating all these Impossibles.
Yeah, you would have to be an egomaniac to be like, haha, but I'll bet 30 years later there's an additional episode because they knew people like me would be watching.
Yeah, no.
On Tubi.
But yeah, I feel like the people now, like, they feel close enough to it.
Right.
'Cause they can talk to people on social media. Like, it feels more like it's in their hands. But
That's
it's
right.
not.
That's right, because in between the seasons and even in between the episodes, you can create your fan fictions, you can create your theories, and maybe that's part of it too. Like, they're not ready to give up the theories. You know what I mean? Like, they've come up with so many theories.
Like, this is what it is.
Right. It's the same thing in wrestling. When you fantasy book this impossible thing, and then The Rock comes out, and it's like, you can't just don't do that to yourself.
But it's gotten worse over time. Like, I remember watching Lost, and I would, theorize with other people that were watching it. Like, I bet this is what this means. I bet this is what that means. And then when it wasn't, it's like, oh, I can't believe that's what it was.
100% right.
Not like, no, there's probably a different episode.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, yes, that you would always, whatever show, who shot JR on Dallas? You'd be like, oh, maybe it's this person. Who shot Mr. Burns? Can you imagine if it was this? Well, it's definitely not going to be Maggie. That would be the stupidest thing ever.
No, it was definitely Waylon Smithers.
It had to be Waylon Smithers. Because if it turns out it was Maggie.
McGaggy?
Then we're going to realize this was just a promotion for Snickers the whole time, and that'd be so stupid. He hit the W in the S.
Yeah.
Waylon Smithers.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, but if you flip the W. No, that's stupid. Then it would just be a commercial. They would never have to pay it off, really. Be dumb. They wouldn't do that. But
this culture that we're
But we also didn't have TikToks where you would have that conversation with somebody else and you're just having fun having the conversation. But the star of the conversation is still the show that you're talking about. When you move it over to TikTok, now if you become a fan of the person on that TikTok, this person's got a great Stranger Things TikTok, and you love going to it and everything. Well, now you're a fan of that TikTok. Now you convince yourself, forget these Duffer Brothers, this guy on TikTok should be writing the show. And now it's like, now this person gets that power of I'm not just talking to friends. I got fans that are watching me. So now I'm going to sit here and tell you I know more than you. It becomes not this thing of two equals just saying we both just watch a show. Let's talk about our opinions. It becomes no. I got this TikTok account. I'm the expert. I got this wrestling show that I do 4 days a week from 12 to 2. I'm the expert. I know more than everybody else. And then you start putting things out no, here's the confirmation. We have the news. Everybody get ready. On some level, most people want to be cult leaders. You know what I mean? And whether you want to come to that full admission or not, being a cult leader, it's a fun thing, especially in the very beginning. You get to have everybody pledge their allegiance to you. You get to have sex with their wives. Troy, does that not sound great?
Like the Bhagwan.
Exactly.
It looked like he had it made.
Exactly. Act one of every cult documentary, you're like, oh my God, I got to do this. Act 2, it gets shaky. Act 3, bad.
It's trying to poison the entire city.
Right. Now, yeah, you're killing everybody. Now, because you're just in way too deep. But Act 1, you got it made. You're a god. And I think everybody's got that in them. And whatever it is that draws people to you. But I think part of that is when you're making, Stranger Things TikToks. And you can draw people to you because they want there to be more. And that's just human nature. You don't want things to end. So they're going to sit there and be like, well, that guy is telling me there's another episode that's coming out on Wednesday. So I'm going to pay attention to that guy instead of everybody telling me you're living in a false reality. And you're going to be a woken up sleepwalker soon.
I'm sorry you didn't like it.
Yeah, and maybe you could like it if you could get out of your head that there's another one. If you could just sit down and just take all the expectations away, just relax, let these guys cook, and appreciate it for what it is, maybe you would find something that you enjoy in this. But that's the other thing that people do. If you can enjoy things on a level 6, you're good. Once you get into 7, 8, that's when it's I enjoy it so much that now I take ownership of it. Now it has to be this. And then you get to level 9 or level 10. Level 10 is I enjoy this so much that I hate it.
Yeah, then you're not a fan anymore.
Exactly.
You don't even like it.
Right, but now you've got your pet and you love it so much that you're strangling it by the neck. I just think you're so great. And that's what fandoms do.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, oh, I love this so much, I have to kill it. That's Act 3 of the Cult documentary. You don't understand. I love you so much, you can't leave me. I'm gonna lock you in the basement for a while. You know? That's what fan cult. Yeah, because it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Now you're Jesse Plemons in Begonia. Just trying to get on that alien ship.
I'm sorry.
How did it happen? You were living in reality. Jesse was living in reality. He had his cousin with him and everything.
Staffy fucked him up.
Wow, he apologized.
He never done that.
And he didn't do it again either. He apologized. There's a power dynamic going on there, and he apologized. But like, yeah, like you just live, when you just accept a reality as the reality, it's crazy. Now you're just living in this thing where it's like, and people will logically come up to you and be like, hey man, here's what's going on. We're not all hypnotized. You are living in a false reality. You go, no. There's a chapter 9, and it's called Conformity Gate, and I can't wait. It's going to be even better than that.
I saw the website and everything.
I did.
Oh my God.
It's going to be even better. And you know what's going to happen on the real finale? All the things that I want to see. Everything. Do you think you might be a narcissist? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure
main
not.
character syndrome.
Yeah, do you think you have main character syndrome? I don't think so. I think I'm just a big fan. I just love the Duffer Brothers. They're going to make a show that has everything I want to see on it, not the one that they wanted to make. I can't wait.
It wasn't even this bad when like Game of Thrones completely dropped the ball.
I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this because the general feedback to the finale wasn't bad. It was fine.
The final
episode wasn't bad.
I thought they stuck the landing.
I like paying attention to how people react to stuff like this. Christmas week to New Year's week, it was a rough time.
I didn't like those 3 episodes.
Nobody did. I didn't meet one person that was like, those are my 3.
Yeah.
Danielle, did you like those 3?
I can't even remember what happened specifically in those.
The 3 episodes that came out in Christmas was the final one was when Will came out. The one before that was when...
I mean, people really hated that.
It was really over the top.
Right.
And really took you out of the whole thing.
And we knew.
And it was not believable that just he would gather 20 people into a room and tell...
I mean, I had a friend like that. I think a lot of people did. You're growing up at a certain time. You have a friend like that. Like my friend, we were probably in maybe the summer before high school. He's like, I've known him, forever. He's like, Sam, man, I got to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? He's like, I want to tell you something. And like in my head, I'm like, are you really having this conversation with me? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm, he said he's like, I like dudes. He was like, and I hope that doesn't affect our relationship. I was like, dude, I know. Everybody knows. Like, everybody knows that. Everybody's always known. Like, good. We knew in 2nd grade. Like, everybody, like, you're the guy. Everybody knows that. Everybody, like, anybody that's your friend now, like, we all know. And he was like, well, I had a girlfriend last year. And we're like, yeah, we all made fun of you for that. Like, we all thought that was the part that was ridiculous. Like, everybody knew. And so when I see this scene with Will, I was like, yeah, like, we know. Everybody, we know, Will. Like,
and the fact that it took 12 hours to film and then they did 12 hours of reshoots. So that scene took 24 hours to film.
Like, if he did that in real life, I'd be like, hey, bro, bigger headline.
Yeah.
You also have fucking powers, dude.
We're trying to save the world.
We already found out that you have powers. Remember a couple episodes ago when your eyes rolled back and we were like, oh my God, you have powers too? That was a way bigger deal.
And then the episode before that was when they exploded like the matter, and then all the goo started falling and nothing happened.
I didn't understand the goo.
Yeah, you're fine with that.
Okay.
Probably a Ghostbusters throwback.
Yeah, I was like, what?
It was just an excuse to get those two in a room and break up.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not a super fan, so I just was watching.
They were 3 very
I didn't have
throwawayable.
anything that I would have been like, that would have been. No, I just watched it.
You just watched it and it was like fun. And then you went to the movie theater for the finale.
Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself.
I did enjoy myself.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
I actually cried a lot.
You did?
I did. A lot. I loved. Oh, you didn't watch it,
No.
but they did a lot of kind of like montages in a way with like throwbacks from the other.
They were
seasons.
really good, and
Did they
a
play
lot of it.
Did
I
they play
didn't
the
get.
Vitamin C song "Graduation" during the montage? That would have been the move, because that's a very
No,
nostalgic
it was
song.
when Winona was like slicing.
Yeah, there was a
Ben's
lot
head.
of there. It was good. There was a lot of throwbacks that were good. There was a lot of things that I didn't catch the first time that I had to see on like reels later and be like, oh, that was well done.
Mm-hmm.
But final seasons are supposed to be.
Well, loss. I mean, people have trouble with loss,
But
when you're connected to a show like this, it's a form of loss. People can't handle it.
And I'll give Lost a little.
Why you keep talking about loss so much?
You just said.
No, loss.
Oh, Loss. Yeah.
Like
okay.
people just
Sorry.
deal. No, it's okay. I know you love Lost. You
I
just
thought
love
were
that
like-
show,
I
Lost.
thought you were comparing it to that.
No.
You mean loss is in like the show's done?
Right.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah,
dealing with loss in general.
So
Like some
that's
people.
why I was sad, because I was like, these kids, like that's what I was like. I'm their age, so like I was watching them.
Those
be so
kids are
young.
38
Yeah, those
now.
kids are so
No,
old.
man.
There's no way.
Yeah. So that's, to me, I was like, shit, like a decade for me. Like I was watching this when it came out,
Yeah, when those kids went to graduation, I was like, I mean, are they handing the diplomas to the children? Like, what are you talking about? Those are old people. Oh. Let's go. But yeah, that's all to say. It's like.
Yeah, but never once did I think like, oh, this can't be it. I was like, okay, I guess that was what they wanted to write.
And they put a bow on it enough that it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's a shitload of things that aren't explained, but okay, they're tiny.
But there's a
little things.
shitload of things.
Yeah, they're tiny. Yeah, they're tiny little things.
They're all stranger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so stranger. Steve's got to get back on, on with his band.
Well, he's kicking the shit out of Taylor Swift right now.
Sure he is.
Hell yeah, Steve. He's always going to be Steve. That guy rules.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve rules.
Jonathan in Connecticut.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Jonathan?
So you can tell these fans have probably never seen Sopranos.
I mean, I can't imagine what would happen if Sopranos came out now.
Oh, God.
I mean, it'd be insufferable.
Like, yeah, like outside the ambiguous ending of like, oh, this could have happened, that could have happened. A lot of people complain like there was no closure on a lot of these side characters, like what happened to them. But Sopranos just like Furio left for Italy and just never came back, and Tony's like, I can't find him, and then that was it. Like, that was...
I don't know where he is.
I mean, can you imagine?
I'm so used to these characters just disappearing. Where is he? I don't know. Witness protection program. I don't know.
Like literally, like we followed that dude for 3 seasons of deep storytelling where it got very, very personal, and then it was like, well, let's get him in Italy. I don't know where he is in Italy. All right, well then let's stick to Jersey.
Jonathan's totally right.
Yeah, you're right. And by the way,
can you imagine if they never resolved that in this day and age?
Oh, forget it. Thank you, Jonathan.
Oh, the Russian, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like, well, what happened to the Russian? I don't know. That's part of the charm of
I
it.
guess we don't know. Yeah, we never find out.
You just don't find out. Well, what did David Chase think? He probably didn't think anything. He probably just ended the episode. Thank you, buddy. That's like the hard part for people to really wrap their heads around is like when they go to like The Sopranos. Did Tony live or die? I don't know. We stopped filming. Like we didn't shoot anything else. It went to black. That's how we decided to end the show. And then, figure it out for yourself. Whatever you think.
Like if you're meant to accept that these are worlds you're just watching, worlds that you're visiting.
Yeah.
Then like they don't all wrap up like in a tiny, nice little bow.
In a neat little package?
In a neat little package.
No.
Like things don't. Not everything gets explained. It's
especially
fine.
an interdimensional alien demon show.
Yeah, you know how much I have to set aside to just believe that this is actually happening?
Right. They got little Venus flytrap people running around. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. So shout out to all the people. I'll be waiting up tonight. I think it'll come out tonight.
You think they just got the day off by 1?
Yes, I think it'll be tonight.
All right. You might be right.
I think we're getting chapter 9. Well, I think it's going to be really good. I think Chapter 9 is going to be even better than Chapter 8. Shout out to the Duffers for making us wait for it. I love it. We're going to take a break. Lot to do today. Josh Charles, fabulous actor, is going to be on the show. Stay right there. We'll be back.
We'll be right back with Sam Roberts Show. The
Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I got in trouble on the air. I thought I was going to marry a Caribbean queen. Instead, I got a chubby girl from Everett, and her brother, he was pissed. He's like, I don't really take kind to that. You're calling her chubby on the radio. And I go, Richie, really quick, she was a cheerleader, right? Yeah, she was a cheerleader. I go, where was she on the pyramid? He just started laughing. He goes, she was the bottom. But listen, the thing is...
The Bonfire, weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Heated seats, open roads. And music handpicked to get the whole crew hyped to hit the slopes. With Road Trip Radio's Ski Trip Mixtape, the drive up might just be the best part. The Ski Trip Mixtape from Road Trip Radio, Channel 301, and on the SiriusXM app. Tap in now and search Ski.
Go. It's official, sports fans. First Things First is a hit.
First Things First is a good mix of analysis and total ridiculousness.
That is unbelievable. I'm all ears. Nick, Drew, and Wilds are the MVPs of sports shows.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid.
I kind of want to be Mahomes, or at least Kelsey.
Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. It was out of nowhere. Had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family. But my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test. Just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. ethos.com/free.
Want to make 2026 your year of adventure? Book that trip and learn a new language with Babbel. Go ahead, make a resolution you can stick to. Now is the time. Babbel's New Year sale is here. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with the lifetime subscription for 65% off. Just go to Babbel.com and start today. Babbel teaches you relevant words and phrases, so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. And because Babbel's bite-sized lessons fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember, you'll be talking like a local in time for takeoff. Dive into the world of language learning content with Babbel's videos, podcasts, and stories from around the world, full of culture bites and language learning tips. Turn your daydream into a destination this year with Babbel. But don't wait. This offer ends January 15th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Eczema flaring up again. We have good news. Exoderm. If you or someone you love suffers from eczema or dermatitis, get Exoderm, the common sense answer for eczema. This stuff really does work. Exoderm contains the #1 doctor-recommended ingredient in a clean hypoallergenic cream with no harsh additives. Take back control of your eczema with affordable, fast-acting Exoderm Flare Control Cream. Exoderm. It's in the first aid aisle of your local Walmart and other fine stores.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feel the bass. Ride the rhythm. And move to the dance hits and remixes that defined a generation. In Utopia. A channel pulsing with 90s rave classics and iconic 2000s club anthems. Utopia. Channel 341 or at home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
Ah, the internet. A place where your curiosity can flourish. Unless malware gets in the way. It's a place that can surprise you with phishing websites and trackers. The internet is wonderful, but you must protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. TechRadar named it the #1 VPN in 2025. A single NordVPN account secures up to 10 devices. What else? This cybersecurity tool also encrypts your browsing. NordVPN's Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. NordVPN scans the dark web to check that the information associated with your email address is not exposed. Just a few clicks and you're safer online. Browse with more peace of mind. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose?
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. As with any dietary supplement, consult your healthcare provider before use, especially if you're pregnant, nursing, or taking medication on a regular basis.
Are you on a GLP-1 medication, like Ozempic or Mounjaro? Looking for a simple, effective way to keep the muscle while you lose the fat? Then you need Replenza, the delicious nutritional drink physician-formulated specifically for GLP-1 users, with a unique amino acid blend to help prevent muscle loss and support muscle tone. Plus, prebiotics for digestive health and collagen for skin elasticity. Packed with electrolytes, it's the perfect way to stay hydrated and balanced all day long. Give your muscles, your gut, and your skin the care they deserve with Replenza. Backed by science, designed with you in mind. Replenza is made in the USA in an FDA-registered facility. Now you can feel your best and look your best on your weight loss journey. On a GLP-1, get Replenza at CVS, Walmart, and Publix.
New year, new memories, and new ways to save with Apple Vacations. Kick off your resolution to travel more in 2026 and save up to 40% off flight and hotel vacation packages during the Savings Event Sale. From sun-soaked beaches to all-inclusive escapes, we make planning easy so you can focus on what matters most. Being together. Hurry, these savings won't last. Visit applevacations.com or contact your local travel advisor today. Apple Vacations, bringing people together, one trip at a time.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
The first apartment I lived in, we were like, yeah, these windows here are great, but like they don't stay open. And he gave us a nice laminated stick.
Yeah.
So your window to be open, your choices were all the way or not at all. Because he didn't give us various size sticks.
The Bonfire, weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
The college football playoff semifinals run SiriusXM. Tonight at 7:30 Eastern, Miami squares off against Ole Miss in the Fiesta Bowl.
The Rebels have taken the lead! Holy mackerel!
Then tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern, top-seeded Indiana takes on Oregon in Atlanta.
Touchdown Ducks!
Get your channel numbers at SiriusXM.com/sports or search college football in the SiriusXM app. And for expert analysis, check out College Sports Radio Channel 84.
Will Kane. One guy. Two hats. All heart.
Today, we keep Washington honest from the middle of America. This is a place where we dig deeper. I want to know the real story.
Watch and listen to the real deal.
The heart of the matter from the heart of America.
Watch The Will Kane Show live from Texas. Weekdays at 4 on the Fox News Channel. And listen anytime to Will Kane Country.
Are you romantically in love with your cell phone carrier? Heart emoji. I've never heard anyone say that they love paying over $1,000 a year for cell service. Chuck McDowell here to save you money and find true love with Red Pocket Mobile. Forget everything you think you know about cell carriers. Red Pocket Mobile has reinvented cell phone service with better coverage, better rates, and better service. With premium 5G plans starting at just $10 a month, you're guaranteed the best combination of service and pricing, period. Plus, Red Pocket gives you not one, but all 3 major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage ever. And you get to keep your phone and number. Now that's something to fall in love with. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get 1 locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
So, am I the only one who thinks watching TV is way too complicated?
Not at all. It's ridiculous. There are too many services, and don't get me started on the cost.
Good thing we found Philo, a better way to TV.
I know, right? For as low as $33 a month, we get the best live channels, MTV, BET, Food Network, plus all the hit movies and shows from AMC+.
And since they've added access to HBO Max Basic with ads plan and Discovery Plus to their core package, it's the best deal out there. Now we get to watch all the TV we love with just 1 subscription.
I love that there are no contracts or hidden fees. Just great TV for an affordable price.
And come on, how great is their DVR? We can save all our shows, rewatch them for up to a year, and skip the ads. It's a total game changer.
Signing up was so easy, too. You just went to philo.tv and locked in the best price.
Yep, a few taps for philo.tv, and we were on our way.
Well, Philo was the easiest decision we've ever made. Now the hard one is deciding what to binge next.
Eczema flaring up again? We have good news. Ectoderm. If you or someone you love suffers from eczema or dermatitis, get Ectoderm, the common sense answer for eczema. This stuff really does work. Ectoderm contains the #1 doctor-recommended ingredient in a clean hypoallergenic cream with no harsh additives. Take back control of your eczema with affordable, fast-acting Ectoderm Flare Control Cream. Ectoderm. It's in the first aid aisle of your local Walmart and other fine stores.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
I love the Goo Goos. Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show on a Thursday. 866-969-1969. I have to tell you, Becky Gate continues to have like aftershock effects. I don't know if you guys know about this. You know how like it's this beef has permeated. It went beyond us. It went to the morning mashup. I heard something yesterday that shook me up. Did you know I have a one-sided beef, not on my side, with Ron Bennington?
Really?
Yeah, yes. Why are you laughing? From the Bennington Show. Yes.
Because that just surprises me.
Well, me too. He said...
I always thought he was so cool with you.
Until yesterday. Well, until, what was that, Tuesday?
Like, I know Earl was mad at me because I don't like the Black Crowes.
He hates you for not liking the Black Crowes. Also, apparently at some point, I said that I was the one who got Earl his job at the Hard Rock.
That sounds right.
And I was asked if you remember the context in which you said it, and I said I do not remember the context, but it does sound like something I would have said. If I can be 100% fair. But Earl aside.
What's Ron's problem?
Last thing I want is a beef with Earl.
Yeah.
But Earl aside, because Earl's cooking right now, and a lot of people don't realize. Yeah, he's in the kitchen.
I didn't know.
Well, that's another story for another day.
Okay.
But
Should get Ron back in here.
I don't know if he'll do it. He's mad at me, and I kind of get it, but also, I mean, it's all this. It's Becky Lynch has turned my life upside down, like the food pyramid. like she's really ruined things for me, because Ron pointed out that he was like, that there was a time when they called us, and he's right, fight and faction talk. When somebody would walk in here, and it's like, you people couldn't just walk in here. There'd be security. And if somehow it did go down, it was going down. He accurately pointed out that if you walked in here with a cake, it was going to get stomped. He said that, and I was like, I remember those days. And he said, that like, because of me, all these, characters, he said this Irish woman came in and started threatening everybody. And now people feel like they can just walk right in through security. And there were people that questioned that. They said, well, how did she get in through security if she wasn't booked? She did other shows. She did the Dave LaGreca Busted Open, and she did the Nicole Biggins Morning Mashup. We heard the Morning Mashup bit yesterday. But, like, she did those shows, so that's where she was in the building, and then she bombarded the studio. But Ron pointed out that I won't come out of pocket for Club Soda Kenny. And there was a time, he said, I won't reach into my pocket for a Club Soda Kenny. That's right. And therefore, all these, not terribly favorable characters are just waltzing right into the studio. And I guess I've created an air where people feel like they can. And I'm not doing enough to stop it. And he said that it's making the whole channel look bad. And, I didn't even contextualize it that way. And that's not how I wanted it to be. But
he does have a good point.
He does.
And you don't want to make the channel look bad.
I never want to make the channel look bad. I only want to bring the channel up. But to have, just these off-kilter Irish women walking in here and just, turning it into their own home, the nasty women. Turning it into their own, playground. Yeah. I guess I see his point. Yeah. If there were just people randomly barging into the Bennington, first of all, they never would. Too much respect. But if they did, I'd say you can't do that on Fight and Faction Talk.
Ron's got a point.
But when it happened to me, where was I?
You just let it happen.
I know. And now I'm in trouble.
With Ron.
With Ron Bennington. And that's the last person I want to be in trouble with.
I get it.
You do? You're on his side too?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Because, this would have never happened on Club Soda Kenny's watch.
Never.
No, it wouldn't have. It really wouldn't have.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Miss Lynch. Where do you think you're going? Mr. Roberts is not expecting you. Congratulations on your championship win, but Mr. Roberts has not notified me of your expected presence, Miss Lynch.
I miss Kenny.
Oh.
You miss Kenny. You're not the one getting attacked by Intercontinental champions.
I miss him as a friend.
I miss Kenny I miss him as a friend. Now I miss him even more for his services.
Yeah.
And I can't afford Club Soda Kenny anymore.
If you can.
There was a time when maybe I could have. But he's, this is Burr money we're talking. That's what they're calling it.
He works with superstars now.
Yeah. I don't have Burr money. Especially, not now. No.
He's going to be a movie star.
Burr or Kenny?
Kenny.
Because of the Kenny movie?
Soda.
Yeah.
I know. I saw the trailer for it. It looks amazing.
Can't wait.
And I can't have a second-rate Club Soda Kenny come in that's willing to work for pennies on the dollar.
No. Susumu?
I could get Susumu. I did pitch to Susumu on the wrestling show that he could be security. And that I would dress him up in a suit.
I could see that working.
That'd be so funny.
That I would dress him up in a suit and just position him outside the door.
Tell him your job is just to stand here.
Your job is to stand here and watch to make sure nobody that comes in. And he said, well, what would I do if Becky Lynch was putting the Intercontinental title in my face? And I said, you'd probably get sweat all over it. So that's what I mean. Right now, plus I already brought one person on board, Danielle, and you don't have any security training, do you?
Pilates?
I don't know. Becky seems good at Pilates too, though.
Yeah.
She's probably good at everything. Saw that jawline?
It's from the gods.
Yeah.
As she put it. Yeah, so I feel like
I don't know.
You're already in your pocket.
What about Mike? He has 4 protein drinks before sunrise.
He's all proteined up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just leave a steel chair back here.
You would take care of it?
Sure.
That'd be sick. What if all I had was a barbed wire baseball bat?
That too.
Okay, that's awesome.
We have so much room under the console.
Oh, that'd be great if you just pulled out a kendo stick.
Oh, 100%.
Yes. Crack. Maybe that's the move. Maybe I need to treat under the console like under the ring. And just, Mike, that if anybody comes in here, you would get a foreign object.
Yeah, we should Dwight Schrute this place.
That's a good idea.
Just have crossbows, everything.
Right, that's true.
Ceiling tiles.
We do have the drop ceiling.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose you, Mike. And I've heard of people, bringing guns into work and just firing them off. We can't have that. We can't go full Dwight Schrute.
Can't have a desk pop?
No, I don't think so. It was a bit. Yeah. I mean, that's true. Mike's got other responsibilities, though. You think you could add in being the foreign object administrator to your responsibilities?
Sure, throw it on.
Wow.
Annual raise time is coming up.
That's true. You go to McLaurin and say, hey, I don't know if you know this. Because it's not just about instances when you use it. It's about dealing with the pressure and the responsibility of always being in a position to use it.
Yeah, and look, for them, I mean, if someone comes in and takes us out, who do you think they're going after next?
Yeah.
They're going to bite off the head of the whole operation.
That's true. That's true.
Bob Kelly?
Bob Kelly. Now, he didn't go to Aruba this year, did he?
Bob?
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah, because he saved a girl's life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was real proud about talking about it.
Yeah. Well, that's how you can tell. You can always tell when somebody, saves a person's life, the more they talk about it, the better a person they are.
He hard posted it.
That's smart. The hard post. Why leave it in the stories? Also, why wait? You know what I mean? As soon as it happens, get a little video going. That's what I would do. As soon as it happened, just turn that, because the selfie cams are as good as they are now.
Make it content.
Make it content immediately. Yeah. Immediately. Take a picture at the airport if you see them.
Yeah.
Let's get this on social. Hey, I'll plug your business. Yeah, he saved a girl in Aruba. How does everybody know that? Or not Aruba, wherever they were.
Bob Kelly's Instagram.
Oh.
That's all over his socials.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've
Oh,
never
good.
seen somebody write so much.
I'm glad he wrote. See, Bob's really good at social, because I was sitting there, right, and I was looking at Bob, and he was with this family, and I saw these airplanes out the window. I said, where is this guy? Luckily, at the top of the picture, he wrote the words, the airport, because otherwise I would have never known. And then I like this, too, because it's a big caption that explains what happened, but just in case you didn't read the caption, he puts the text on the photo. This is the girl I saved yesterday at the beach. Her father is, and then he tags the father, just so his father knows, hey, I'm going to get you.
I'll give you a little rub, too.
Yeah. Look at this. He really wrote here, huh? On Thursday, my family and I rented a car and drove to a local beach north of where we're staying. Max and I were in the water having a blast when I heard a little girl yelling, help, my sister. I looked over. I saw her sister struggling to stay afloat, being pulled away from the beach by a strong current. This beach had a steep drop-off. It went deep, fast, and the water was no joke. What is this? Is this what's the catalog from Seinfeld?
Oh, J. Peterman.
Yeah, this is a J. Peterman description. This feels right out of J. Peterman. I swam out to her. When I got close, I could see the terror in her eyes. She was panicking, and honestly, I was scared too. All she wanted to do was grab onto me, but I stopped about 3 feet away and told her she could not. If she grabbed me, we'd both go under. That's the one thing that stuck with me from lifeguard training. I was a lifeguard when I was 19 at Jewish camp, Bowcrest. If you don't believe me, ask comedian J.D. Fish. He knows. I would imagine there's more. Okay. There is the confirmation. Okay, that's where he was. That's where he was a lifeguard. That can't be the end of the post, though.
Yeah.
Is there?
What? Luckily, he was wearing his Himalayan walking shoes.
Were they in a fjord?
I mean,
never seen such a self-congratulatory post.
It's very dramatic.
Right?
The language in there.
Guys, look what I did.
I saved a life.
That reads like he wrote it in notes first and did a lot of went through a couple drafts
He
before.
may put that through ChatGPT.
Yeah,
punch this up.
That's right. It went deep, fast. We know that's a steep drop off. That's what would happen. And the water, no joke. Oh, I thought it was just like a fun thing. Wow.
Yeah, when you do something nice for somebody, you gotta get the cloud for it. Right?
That's true. That you have to.
You have to.
Otherwise, you didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And why would you do it otherwise?
Right.
No reason to. All right. Well, congratulations to Robbie Kelly.
To Bob.
Lifesaver.
Right. Lifesaver.
They call him the Lifesaver. Bob Kelly. Sweet Bob Kelly, the Lifesaver. Yeah, because I know Tom Segura got stuck on his vacation because they closed the airspace. And it was so weird when I heard that, because there's a second person I heard that happening to. There was a lady that I know. She was on vacation in Aruba. And apparently Aruba is right next to Venezuela, which I had no idea geographically.
So.
Yeah, I believe you. And so they closed down the airspace when they snabbed that snack for a president that they have there in Venezuela. And when they close down the airspace, obviously none of the commercial flights can take off. And the Aruba airport is not huge. So they made everybody just kind of like go like, okay, we'll get you on another flight when we can get you on another flight. This lady, she had to stay out there for 5 days and like just find a hotel because she was done. Like she was at an Airbnb. It was expired. She had to find a hotel for 5 days before they could get her on another flight out of there. Which, I mean...
Worst places you could be stuck.
Worst places to be stuck, but also, you know, I don't think a lot of people just have an additional 5 days of vacation in the budget. That's not the greatest news in the world, but especially when you have to also then like pay your dog sitter and take more time off work to expense more hotel and meals and everything. It's a wild thing. Yeah. I know that speaking of being a tourist in destinations, we were talking earlier this week about all the action that's going on in the Diamond District right now. And Danielle, you got curious about the Diamond District?
I did.
You wanted to see what it was all about?
Yeah, somehow I've never walked down that street.
I mean, probably for the better.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it's just one block. It's not even like the full street down. It's that one block, but down that block, on both sides, by the way, there's not a single person that can walk down that street without somebody asking one simple question. Buying or selling? Buying or selling? Buying or selling?
It's a true story.
And you weren't even aware of this whole culture?
Not until Monday.
Wow.
Or whatever.
Wow.
And I didn't know that, like, buying or selling, like, what?
Right.
What do you mean? Like, I'm just walking.
Yeah. I'm not doing either of those two things. It's just, this will get me to the next avenue.
I didn't have a plan.
Right.
I didn't go in with a plan.
You just wanted to see it.
Yes, like seriously.
Right.
But then once I was like, okay, I'm in here.
Now I'm here.
Yeah, but I really was like, I didn't at least think to myself like, okay, make it seem like you're looking for a whatever. So when they ask all these questions, you know what to say.
You just wanted to see what it was like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's very much like an extremely high-priced, like boardwalk at a carnival. When you're walking through, like, win something for the lady, oh, you knocked down the bottles, like all those guys that are like yelling at you to come play their games that nobody wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what this is like, except they're selling very expensive jewelry.
Yeah, I don't even wear jewelry.
Right.
At all. You ever see? You know what I mean?
I guess not.
Like, that's crazy to me. I've only ever worn like Claire's earrings.
Claire's great too.
I know.
Especially when you go in there, it's like, if you buy 5 things, we'll give you 19 for free. And you're like, yeah. Have you ever? I mean, when you saw some of the beautiful things, did you think to yourself like, oh, I should up my jewelry game?
No.
See, I was very curious about you going down there because I feel like you're susceptible to being taken in.
Yes.
But your superpower is thriftiness.
Mm-hmm.
Your superpower is how cheap you are. So at the end of the day, they're going to have to pry that wallet open with a crowbar, and I don't think they got the equipment for it.
Yeah, and it's also because I've been scammed before.
You have?
Oh, many times.
How have you been scammed?
Like, I've lost a lot of money. Like at malls, the kiosks.
They get you with the kiosk,
oh my God.
with the products?
One time, this dude was like, oh, like, come sit in my chair. Come sit in my chair. And I was like, fine. And he, like, straightened my hair, and it was so soft, and it looked so great. And he was like, oh, Beyonce, like, you know. And I just couldn't say no. So
right.
I spent, like, $150 on a straightener.
Gotcha.
And then I got home, and it didn't work. Like, it fully didn't work. I didn't even return it because I was like, I can't go back to that guy. So
right, and if you go back to that guy to return it, you're going to end up buying something else.
I felt so bad. Exactly, because I felt bad. He was so nice.
But that's you understand they're manipulating you.
Of course.
They're doing that on purpose.
Course.
Yes.
But it's not easy.
No, because you're a person you're an actual human being that has human emotions.
Yes.
Right.
Another kiosk.
And they're taking advantage of those.
Yes. They got me to spend $60 on like those slippers.
What slippers?
That are like Jordan sneakers.
Oh my God, those are terrible.
I know. It was a weird time.
How did they get you?
I just accepted the price. Like,
okay.
You know?
Okay, they're just being nice.
Yeah, it wasn't until later where I was like, slippers should never be $60 when they were, you know.
Right.
No, I could have got it for probably $10, but yeah. I was also scammed I brought this up where the Oreos. I bought a pack of Oreos for $10 from these kids in like.
Oh, the basketball team.
Yeah. Or I don't know what they were.
Right. So it's not a fundraiser. They're
Yeah,
just,
probably a lot of other times too.
Yeah.
So now I'm really aware where it's like you're not going to get my money. But
Really?
It's still hard for me.
Yeah.
It's still really hard for me to say no to anything ever.
Especially when they're nice.
Yeah.
But they know that. Yeah. All right, so let's see how long it takes you to get gotten in any way, shape, or form once you hit the Diamond District. You videoed it yourself.
Of course.
Yes.
I'm going to check out the Diamond District and see what it's like. I've never been there before.
No gambling, Babaji. Can I help you something, miss? I work here.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Can I ask you a question? Are you shopping or are you selling?
Neither. Just
you
walk.
You want to just take a look, though, since you're here? You got nothing to lose. Take a look.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Pause. That's okay.
Like, he was like, you buying or selling? Neither.
Neither.
Just walking.
Yeah. And he said, well, what have you got to lose? And you're sitting there going through your Rolodex. I guess I don't have anything to lose.
Nothing.
Well, I guess okay.
Yeah.
He was so happy. There was something in your, like, were you looking in the windows while you were walking?
No. I was looking down. I had a banana in my hand.
Really?
I was just looking. Yeah, I was just
And you were
walking.
looking down?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was because when he said, are you buying or are you selling, you didn't say, I'm just going, like, no, I don't want anything.
You don't even have to respond.
Well, yeah, you
keep walking.
But it's a human.
I know.
They're
but
not,
you
they're
can't.
not being human.
It's New York City.
Yeah.
You just keep walking.
No.
You
Troy
just-
and I went down there the other day. The second we turned the corner, like buying or selling, buying or selling. No, just keep.
I mean, I used to work down that block every day to go to the train. And it's because there's something in the lights, too, where for whatever reason, every time you get to 47th Street, the light is always there. Because, you know, when you're walking down blocks, you just kind of go with the lights. But for some reason, every time you get to that corner, the light lines up. So it's like it doesn't make sense not to walk down 47th Street. They know. And every single time, like, you literally have to go, no, and brush them off. Like, you make a hand gesture. No.
Don't ever let someone hand you a CD and then offer to sign it.
Mm, okay.
Have you never been approached by, like, a struggling musician that's just starting out?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's free. It's free.
If somebody
Wait, what do you mean?
So in Times Square, they love
Oh,
this.
we better tell her.
Yeah, I got to tell you right now, because otherwise you're gonna get a
your own
whole
good.
collection. In Times Square, they're like, "Hey, you like rap music?" And this is what they're gonna do. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, do you like rap music? If you go no and walk away, then they'll shout, "Are you afraid of black people?"
Okay.
And then you'll turn around because you're not.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want them to think that.
No.
That's the worst thing you could be.
Yeah.
And so you'll go, "No, I'm not. I'm sorry I ignored you. What did you have to say?"
Well, I probably would have said yes the first question.
Right.
Like rap music. Yeah, why?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Actually, I
So
do.
then
I'm
what?
a bit of a hip hop aficionado.
Here, take my CD.
And
Right.
then what happens? You take the CD.
So wow. They go, "Oh yeah, I'm a rapper. I'm a musician. Can I give you some of my music? It's free." And you go, "Yeah, I'd love to hear it." Wouldn't you? Like, you appreciate the arts,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Do they provide like a CD player?
They have they have a hard CD,
Uh-huh.
or they have like a card or something with a QR code so you can scan it. But they go like this, "Oh, can I sign it for you? What's your name?"
Oh.
And you go, "Oh yes, of course." What if this is your big break? What if it's like Star Search? Which, by the way, the fact that they're bringing back Star Search and it's like we have it. It's called social media.
It's the internet.
It's ridiculous. But you go, "Yeah, of course you can. My name's Danielle." And I'll write to Danielle front, and he'll put his artist name and everything, and it'll be like, "Okay, $20." And you'll go, "What would you say?" "Okay, $20."
Mm.
You go, "What?"
Yeah.
You said free. The autograph is $20.
And he goes, well, I can't give this to somebody else now. It's got your name on it.
Right, and that's what that's.
Oh no.
Now you're hurting my business.
And then he's like, and then you'd go, "No, you said free." Like, "No, I don't want to give you $20." And then he'll look at you like, "Are you seriously gonna screw me?" Like he'll look at you going, like, "I wrote your name on this. I can't. I'm out this. Like
So
you have
what
to."
happens if I really was like, no, bye?
Nothing. You can literally just walk away.
Okay, good.
Like it's all based around the fact that they will like
Intimidation
It's threatened.
tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
and they prey on tourists.
Right.
That are
Well,
walking through Times Square.
I mean,
but you act like one.
Tourist behavior.
They all right. Tourists / bridge and tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
Hammond Acres.
Bridge and tunnel is, coming from outside the city.
Yeah, but not always. You know, just when it comes to money and scams. I give tourists. But I know how to navigate. Like, if
I know
you
you
see
know.
me in New
And
York, it's not like, oh, she's dumb.
No.
Head in the clouds.
Yeah, no, that's not me. Trust.
We would never think that. But
No.
you're a nice person.
Yes.
Financially.
And so, that's why we watch out. And
can't be a nice
I
person,
watched you. You literally turned the corner in this video. 10 seconds after turning the corner onto 47th Street, you're walking into a store.
No, literally like 1 second.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't even 10 seconds. It was 1 second, like the first store. They got you.
That was the corner. Yeah. I just got
You
off
can
the
see,
crosswalk.
and we'll post a video or something, but like you can see as you're walking around the corner, you can tell that this is the first guy.
Yeah.
And he got you into a store as many times. I mean, I must have walked that block 200 times.
Oh, my God.
More.
You've been in so many stores.
I've never been in one of those stores, not one.
Well, where's the fun in that?
No, you're right.
Where's the fun in going where you need to go?
Right. Apparently, I got something to lose. You had nothing to lose. Why don't you go in? So now you're going into the store.
Well, that's why she's here, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Well, she was actually just walking.
Oh.
She wasn't looking or shopping. She was just walking. And they were like, what? What? I would also imagine that for women, it's probably even more difficult for men walking down that street.
Oh,
in terms
I don't
of
know,
the
man.
amount that you're like.
I get accosted like the whole time I walk down there because they don't care.
Is it possible that they mistook you
for
a woman?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Maybe it's your
I mean,
scarf.
they're just trying to get bodies in the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the second Troy and I walked in.
It was like a gauntlet.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
What do you need? What do you need? Where are you? What do you want? What do you want?
Because it's also, you guys walked into where Trax was, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that means there's different sellers at each position, so they're all trying to get you to come to them first.
And we walked into Trax. I mean, it was literally like the guy swarmed us. Like, there's just no.
Like, we're already inside.
There's no free time. There's no, like, let me look and see where to go. They hit you.
Because they don't want you, like in here, like I just set up that scenario with the CD, you could think about it and really clearly make the right decision. But if you are like, just like talk, storm, like the energy is just, like it's frantic.
Don't think.
Right, you don't have a minute.
Right.
That's not going to happen until you leave the store and you're like, well,
what did I do?
I don't want this. Yeah.
It's like Dwight trying to get Andy to sell him the car.
That's right. That's right. You can learn everything from the office.
You really can.
All right, let's see if Danielle gets her first piece of real jewelry. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. I mean, I was just walking and I was just curious, but nothing specific. I just wanted to see what you guys had to offer, you know. I'm good, how are you? Good.
Look at that smile.
Such vultures.
Is an off section or something like that? Everything's Oh, wow.
Oh, it paused. I didn't realize. You must have got on the right day.
Yeah,
like Michael's.
63.
Everything in the store is 63% off. Everything. You were looking for the discount section.
Yeah.
I love that you said, I heard there was a 63%
Well, I didn't
off
know what
section.
to say. I didn't know what to say.
Did somebody say there's 63% off inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what? That section, whole store.
Everything. What do you need? I tell you what, whatever you pick out, I'll give you 63% off.
I'm gonna lose my head, but just for you.
I wonder what the markup is on these things. If they can give 63% off, I mean, how can that possibly be profitable for the company?
63 is just such a random number, too.
Yeah, it got me.
You think you'd say like 50% off or?
You know why I bet it's 63%?
Why?
Because you can't do the math sitting in there to figure out what the full price would be at 60. It just sounds like a big number, and nobody on the face of the planet sitting down, fingers or no fingers, can do 63% off. That's impossible.
Because it is a big number.
It's a big discount.
No store ever has a 63% off sale unless they're going out of business.
But yeah, it's not possibly profitable. So it's like you get a huge discount, but you also can't like fact check in your head. Like if it's a 50% discount.
I mean, there's no prices on these anyway.
Right. But if they tell you, okay, here's the price, and it's a 50% discount, most of us in our heads could do the quick math, add that 50% back to it, and go, well, that doesn't seem like it would be this price.
When you say most of us, what do you mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know, a lot of us could.
I think I could.
Yeah?
I don't want to do it.
Okay. That's fine then.
He so quickly qualified it.
Yeah, because he knows where this goes every time.
I could. I don't want to do it.
Should we find out?
No.
So we'll say you can. Is that okay?
You can say whatever you want.
Thanks. All right, so you're not looking for anything specific.
No.
But now you're.
No.
Did you feel like you were in a vortex once? Like it was like, okay, what are you looking for? Did you feel like you were almost like, oh wait, I don't know how to escape this.
Yes.
Wow.
100%.
It was overwhelming.
Yeah, I felt like improv, but I couldn't just yes and. It was like, wait, but I got to get out of here.
Right, yeah, because if you yes and, you're coming out of pocket.
Yes, and I was not going to do that.
That's interesting that you said it felt like improv, so you could identify that you're like, this guy's doing an act.
I guess so, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a sales performance.
Yes.
And they're so aggressive.
So aggressive.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to, like, for things that are this expensive, you're not going to get me. You know, a lot of my friends with spending problems, maybe they would. But, you know, I don't care about jewelry like that. I don't spend money like that. So I knew I wasn't, but they didn't know that.
Right. Yeah. It's not,
And I wasn't going to walk out 3 seconds later. I felt bad.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, they're not looking to get $50 from you. They're looking to get like $5,000 from you. And you're not dropping $5,000. You're gonna need more than a crowbar to get $5,000 out of your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
Nothing specific. I was just walking down the street.
Maybe I'll show you nice bracelets that I have.
I don't know. What's your favorite? I like the things with colors. I like the flowers.
You did not like the flowers?
It's the only thing I could think of.
Because you're yes-anding now.
Yes, I was like, oh, that one.
Right. Right. You don't even really like jewelry like that.
No.
Right.
Actually, I hate everything you stand for.
I think jewelry's kind of dumb. Yeah.
Good song in here.
Wait, were you singing? Is that you going?
Yeah, we both are. Who's that chick? Who's that? Yeah.
Oh, he's singing too?
Yeah.
That's
He was
having a
singing
good
with
time.
me.
I bet, but man, this guy's good. I love that you're nervously going, who's that chick? And so he's like, oh yeah, no, we're both singing. Like he's just doing, he's mirroring.
But unless we were just both on that vibe.
He wants you
We
to-
bonded.
I mean, these guys are professionals.
They're good.
You didn't bond.
Oh.
Honestly, dude, like, I do, like, there's a whole other life. I would love to be one of these guys.
Oh, you'd be the man.
You think so?
100%.
I would have such a good time doing it.
Especially when it's like that high of money, and you know that's like that's what you're turning around.
Yeah.
And that high you would get from it. Oh, you'd be the man.
And just talking to
And
people.
hustling and
yeah.
cracking jokes.
Just charming people.
You want to sing? We'll sing.
Yeah, 100 of course I would.
I love this song.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, we're vibing. I'm like, yeah, we're vibing. Anyway, put this on. Put this on.
Oh, you look great.
Yeah, you look, I mean, what? You know, put it on. Like, let's. Oh my God, this is your. I've actually 3 people have come in here and tried this on. One person's coming back with money, but like, honestly, like, I'll come up with something. This is meant for you.
Yeah.
Like, this is yours. Like, it looks like a part of your wrist. Don't you think so? Is that good?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, I want to do it. You thought that was good?
Yeah.
Oh,
You have something to fall back on.
I know.
Oh, the stripper really likes me.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Because it's okay to do it here.
Yes.
This is what you're supposed to do.
And everybody's trying to outdo each other.
Yeah, and then a rising tide lifts all ships.
That's right.
Oh, I'd be in my environment. Although I don't know if I'd be able to turn it off. Like when I left
Like when you
work,
go home, you're doing
I'm just still scamming everybody.
These are my children.
Your name could literally be Scam Robert.
Scam robbers. Yeah, scams. I go in to meet the teacher night and just getting grades up. Let me ask you a question. What do you base these grades on, by the way? I mean, you do a great job. What are you basing the grades on?
You look good in that color, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, where'd you get that scarf? No, I mean, I'd love to get one for my wife. I don't know if she'd pull it off like
Is
you.
that Saint Laurent? Yeah, Saint Laurent. Yeah, you look good in Saint Laurent.
Are you wearing a perfume? Oh, what a life. I would love this life.
Oh.
It would be so fun.
I wish it could just be like, all right, just for 1 week.
Just go and do that?
Just go do it.
Wouldn't it be funny if we committed to doing it for 1 week and I was like, guys, I'm not coming
I
back.
can't. I'm here.
This is too fun.
And I'm making a lot of money.
Yeah, this is great. I'm
really
born-
good at this.
I'm
making
born
more
for
money
this.
than I was up there.
Let me ask you this. I mean, that's
Yeah.
It's all questions.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
All questions. That's what they said. They said the Wolf of Wall Street, because I watch all these videos, of course. The real Wolf of Wall Street, like that the movie is based on. They asked him about the how do you actually sell somebody the pen, sell me this pen trick. And he goes, well, the first thing you have to do is start asking them about what kind of pen they're looking. Are you looking for a pen? What kind of pen are you looking for? Like, you ask all these questions so that then you can get the information, so that then you can take your pen and mold it into the information that they've given you. And now all of a sudden you're vibing and it's just for you.
That's why the first question he says is, what are you looking for?
Right.
Not let me show you what we have.
So what's your favorite?
Yeah.
Flowers. You like, okay, colorful. Okay, I mean, it's great. It's the same thing O's the Mentalist does. It's all the exact same thing. It's the best.
Did you see him on New Year's Eve, by the way?
Yes, and I did the thing.
That was insane.
I did the thing. He did a math thing where he just had Andy Cohen pick out a random number, And then he said, everybody at home can do this too. Add this to that. And he knew the result.
And then Andy was just punching in random numbers.
Yeah, Andy punched random numbers into the calculator. He was like, okay, this is what he punched in. And then he had already written down what the result would be. It was nuts, dude.
The result was the date and the time that it was right that second.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. All right, so you guys are singing Who's That Chick? Who's that chick? Let's go.
Wow,
Something like that?
That's so pretty. That is really nice.
Try it on.
Try it on?
Why not?
Sure.
I love that. That's the whole. Can you pause again? I love that. That's the whole like way they get you. How did they get you in the store? What have you got to lose? How'd they get you to try it on? I mean, why not?
Try it on.
Try it on. What? Like, aren't you? You're fun, right?
Right. That's what it is.
Yeah, like
I can't say no.
Like, why would you not?
Yeah, you're here. You might as well see what it looks like on you.
You don't want to try it on? It's like it's fun. Look, it's like sparkly and stuff. We'll take it off after. We'll just try it on.
Yeah, as much as I don't want to lose money, I don't want to be considered like lame.
Yeah.
You know,
You don't wanna-
not a good time.
You don't want to try it on. Like, it doesn't cost any money to try it on. Like, you just try it
Yeah.
on. Like,
That's
we'll just
kind of
see.
cool, right?
Yeah, it might not look, and maybe it won't look. Maybe that's how we find out it's not for you. We'll just try it on.
Usually that's not the case.
Oh my God.
You look so beautiful, man.
Honestly, I thought we were gonna have to find some other pieces. I thought this was gonna be a while. We were gonna be looking for stuff, but did we find the one?
It accentuates your eyes.
Yeah. What color? There it is. It's matching that stone right there.
Wow.
It took a while for him to clasp it.
So, it really is. It's perfect fit. Well, I'm just doing some shopping, but
I see.
you know.
Maybe I can show you some nice tennis bracelets that I have.
Okay.
He's singing with you. I mean, bro, Danielle, hit pause.
I love that.
He's doing it on purpose. This guy
didn't think so.
rules.
No, of course he is.
He's 100% doing it on purpose. He watched you sing the first note, and he's singing with you on purpose. This guy is the fucking man.
But at least he knew the song.
Of course he knew the song because he's in the store. They probably play the same three songs over and over again.
That's a good point.
That's probably literally a playlist of like 20 songs.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And he just hears you singing and he's singing. I'm taking notes on this guy. This guy rules.
Slick.
Yeah.
And how are you? You should get the glasses so you can film.
I know.
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty good at, like, I'm always filming.
So you're just kind of holding it like.
Yeah. I just put my phone in 0.5. And
Yeah.
people don't, you know, they don't think it's weird if you're just holding a phone. And I kind of just had it, like. And then I, you know, like, scratch my head just to get
So
a
you can
better
see
one
the
of, like,
shot
him.
of, yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's great. He's told. I mean, by the time he's singing the second song, he's 100% putting you at ease.
You love this guy.
He's my hero.
Yeah.
He's my hero because he's half got you, and you're just doing like a bit, but he's like kind of also got you.
Yeah.
And the fact that he can, when you have like you're literally doing this just to tell us about it, but the fact that he's got you as close as he's got you, even though you have no intention to do anything, he's amazing.
He is, yeah.
And there's probably 1,000 of these guys down there.
Yeah. Easily.
He's probably not even top 20.
He was just the first guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love these guys.
You may get a little deeper into the block, and it's like.
Yeah. Because once you get deeper into block, you have to be even better because there's an advantage to being the first person.
Right.
I love that too. You're like, well, I'm just shopping. He's like, what else can I show you then? Okay.
I don't know why I kept saying shopping.
Right, I'm just shopping. Because by the way, the minute you say you're shopping, that's opening. That's an opening. That's an opening.
I know.
Oh, and also like he's very like gentle. He's putting on the bracelet for you. Yeah. And he's being very gentle with his hands. He's creating an intimacy between you two. Not like in a weird way, but just in a like.
Well, yeah, he was like, touching my hand. He was grabbing my hand.
Yeah.
It
And
makes you feel closer to someone.
That's it. He's creating an intimacy that makes you feel closer, that you want to buy from him. We had that physical touch, and we sang together.
Yeah, we like all the same songs.
Yeah. He likes the same music that I do.
So funny.
And then I was like, I don't know. I
got some vibes.
I don't know. I think we were both just singing. It's awesome.
It is.
Oh, let me see your hand. He says. Wow.
Oh, yeah. That is really, really pretty, too. Oh, and so what is this, like, diamonds?
Yeah.
Are they all diamonds?
Lab-grown diamonds.
Wow, you know what? Oh, my God, that's beautiful.
And I could give you a crazy price on that. 62% off.
63% off. Could you hit pause? I didn't know that was also 63% off.
I guess the whole store.
Wow. And he said, I'll give you a crazy price on that. That had to sound good to somebody like you. A crazy price? It's like, oh, you won't just give this to anybody. It's because we were singing together.
And that's right up your alley, lab grown.
Yeah.
Lab grown diamonds, so there's no, and it's probably like a little less expensive to get the lab grown.
Yeah, there's a little more wiggle room.
Yeah.
And I do love a discount.
Yeah.
63% on lab grown is a big discount.
Yeah.
I myself probably wouldn't go for the lab grown.
No.
I'm probably like a little,
Yeah,
an
I want
authentic.
people to have almost died for that.
That's
What do you mean? What do you, what?
So a lab grown, like a diamond is like made in the earth, and there's a scarcity to it.
Okay.
Those are real
Yes.
diamonds, but they have managed to like completely get the sort of chemical structure of a diamond and create diamonds in labs now. So a lot of these diamonds, when they say lab grown diamonds,
Yeah, they're not real diamonds. It's
They're not real
That's why he
diamonds.
says they're lab
Oh,
grown
I
diamonds.
thought that was him being like, yeah, they're lab grown.
well, they're not technically. They're fake in the sense that they don't come from the earth, but they
They're
completely,
still real diamond.
they completely They're like,
they're not real diamonds.
That's
I don't
so
consider them.
confusing.
but they look
Like a 3D printer.
kind of.
Yeah.
But
That's
using the material, like the materials that one would for a diamond. Like there's nothing wrong with if that's your thing.
Lab grown meat. It's not meat.
No, I mean I think this might be even different because it's kind of easier to mimic stone than meats.
Yeah, but I don't consider either to be the real thing.
I would prefer diamonds from the earth because to
That's
me
why I go to Steven Singer.
That's right, because to me the scarcity.
The molecular structure is exactly the same.
Right.
But they're not coming from the earth.
They're not from the earth.
That's why it's like what are you doing it for? If you're doing it for just the look,
I like au natural.
that's why you walk around nude so often. Very French of you. If you're just doing it for the look,
Yeah.
it's
so
the same.
cheaper.
It's less expensive and it's very difficult to tell the difference. But if it's more like a psychological, like I need everything to be, I'm getting it for this reason or the scarcity if it matters, then it's different. But if it's not that deep and you want 63% off, like you're not getting that tennis bracelet for $2,000 if it's real diamonds.
No.
Oh, okay.
No way.
I don't even think of lab grown diamonds that would be $2,000.
He said it's 22 something,
Oh.
but maybe that's with the 63% off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that mean it'd be like, if it's 63% off, that means you're talking about if you're getting it for like,
That's like 6,000, 5,000.
yeah, around 6,000.
He didn't pull out a calculator, did he?
Well,
Yep.
Check this out.
I love when they do that.
They got to pull out the
I love
calculator.
when they pull out the calculator, just
Took
start
forever.
Well, they're
punching stuff, and like they're calculating exactly how much they can give you.
They're diamond guys. They're not math guys. And also, I think the calculators are legit. The calculators are a tool for sales because they add an authenticity to it where it's like, we're not playing games. This is just math. Like, I'm not hustling you here. I think that the calculators do help because their brain is so on the hustle that they have to make sure that they keep their numbers right. But I think realistically, all the punching numbers into calculators is another sort of, image that they just put out. It's another prop
Right.
that makes you feel like you're getting a legitimate price on it because a calculator isn't going to hustle you. A calculator's not going to lie.
Math.
But isn't it great that I'm like, yeah, I'd be hitting my calculator all the time.
You gotta hit it. You gotta go. Hold on. Start over. Do it again, and then you turn it around. And be like, here, this is the best I can do.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, can't you do any better than that? Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
Like, turn it back around.
Honestly, I'm using the calculator. I don't know if I may be losing money on this. I don't know. I mean, we're vibing
Yeah, and it was brownie points for me because he used an old calculator rather than his phone.
rather than the phone. Yeah, and I think that that's part of it because like people trust an old calculator. They don't really fully trust you just on your phone. You may be up to chicanery.
And they use real math, not Terrence Howard math.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. 1 minus 1 is 0. All right, let's see if he sells you.
On the math off the top of my head.
By the way, can you hit pause and roll back a little bit? Did he just say I'll give you 63% off and you said I can't do that math off the top of my head?
Yeah.
That's literally the worst thing you could have said in the whole store.
What, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the minute you say I
don't
can't do
know
the
what-
math in my head, then why don't you let me take care of that? Like I'm going to now
I
give
didn't know
you
what to say.
I'm going to give you whatever price that I want because you're not checking at all.
What am I supposed to be like? Oh, that's great.
But by
You
the
know
way, we're
price.
friends, so you could trust me.
Yeah, I mean, lucky for you, I'll take care of that. I got the calculator here. I can do the math in my. Honestly, I can't do that math either. I got this calculator. Thank God for that. Am I right? Oh, I would love this. I'd like to spend $5,000. Well, let's see.
Let's see what we can do here.
Let's see. He wouldn't be at that door for less than $8. Oh.
crazy price on that. 62% off that.
Well, 63. I mean, I don't know the math off the top of my head.
He's like, oh, that's great. Music to my ears. Let me hold your hand.
Like I said, I'm just walking around.
2100.
That's really not that bad.
2100.
It's really not that bad. Well, I'm
But by the way, hit pause again. You're supposed to go, I don't know, you're doing better than 2100. Like,
you do?
2100, I mean, it's
not
not, you know, I mean, like, I probably go like, you know, I'd love to be under 2. You go,
Or I was like, I was thinking a little bit more 15. Can you do around 15? That's kind of what I'm
15.
Maybe we could meet at 17, you know?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but I mean, if I start negotiating, then it's like I'm in it. I gotta buy it.
that's true. If you start negotiating, then you're like, I'm not buying anything.
Yeah. I've also never negotiated in my life, so I don't think I'd have that in me. No way.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
especially when you're dealing with a pro that does this for a living.
Right.
I mean, this guy literally is like
He's so great.
so slick.
I love this
And
guy.
I mean, I was just telling lies. $2,000, it's bad for me.
You're not
I didn't
ready.
like any of the jewelry. I wasn't shopping.
These are all
The
lies.
song's not that good.
You should just been honest. Like, look, I'm just making a video here. I don't know what I'm doing.
You've already found yourself in this web of lies that you can't
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see if he gets that $2,000 from you.
You know, walking and shopping. But
Why? We'll get priced not to go shop around.
Oh, I love that. Can you hit pause and roll back? Oh my God, that's such a great line. Scroll back a little bit, Mike.
Why?
First of all, I love walking and shopping. Like, that's not a phrase. You know what I mean? I was just walking and shopping. What? I love that. He said,
Do you mean you say window shopping?
No.
She didn't know
you
what she
meant to say
said.
walking.
Walking and
Trying to
shopping.
get away from here.
You know why? Because she wants to keep walking.
Yeah.
She wants to leave the counter
I really
immediately.
don't want to be here anymore.
Walking and shopping. I love that line. Well, what price would it have to be for you to stop shopping? Oh, I mean, bro, he just had that one in the chamber, dude.
That's a good line.
Nothing.
You wonder, like, how
I would be this guy's apprentice right now, in my life right now. With every bit of success that I have right now, at my age, with my family right now, if this guy said, would you like to come in and be my apprentice? I go, yes, I would.
Have Danielle bring you over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I showed him my secret video.
Can you teach me in your ways? Can you be my Obi-Wan?
I mean, how many women do you think, like Danielle, that go in that don't have the willpower like she does, where like, I'm not buying anything. They're like, they just get taken every day.
Oh, forget about
So
it.
many. Women and men. I mean, it's a mindset. It's not like a gender thing.
Sure.
Like, guys get taken all the time because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to negotiate, like Danielle just said. Like, yeah, they get...
Especially people who don't understand credit cards. People who just spend on a credit card.
I'll deal with this later.
Right. Like, when I spend on a credit card, I spend on it as if it's a debit card.
Yeah.
Like, I am aware that, like, this is the amount of money that comes in. The amount of money that goes out can't be more than that. Otherwise, I'm going to be in Dutch at some point.
You're learning that from Nicole?
Nicole, especially at younger, Nicole was just walking around getting credit cards cut left and right. She's told me. She said that, like, the way she learned how to use credit cards was that you use one until they tell you can't use it anymore, and then you start using another one.
I mean, I know people like that.
Right.
She's not the only one. I mean, I know people.
I think there's a lot of people
that
like
would
that.
just run up credit cards, consolidate, and then go get another credit card and then run that up.
Dude, I watch these are the things that I watch. I watch all these jeweler videos now, but I watch so many financial help videos, the Dave Ramseys, the Caleb Hammers. I watch all of them.
Gary.
Huh?
Gary V.
Gary V's, he's more of a motivational speaker.
And a crypto guy.
And a little bit of a crypto guy. But, like, dude, these people come in and they're like, yeah, you know, just trying to maintain my lifestyle, and I'm $380,000 in credit card debt. And it's like, what?
Oh, my God.
Like, because you just get this pic, because nobody teaches you how to use any money, and you get this picture of what your life is supposed to look like. And, of course, why wouldn't you have a $7,000 cell phone? Everybody should, you know? And you just end up getting, like, comfortable with debt. And then if you find the right guy online, they'll tell you, no. Having a lot of debt is good. You can buy my course. I'll tell you all about it.
What do you think? It's just chasing a high, right? It's just keep
Sure.
keep getting that high.
And just keeping up with what you're told your life is supposed to be. You know, it's a wild thing. And that's like, those are the folks that these guys love.
Mhm.
When it's like, and it's not even like, it's like when you can spend like, when you think you can spend thousands of dollars frivolously because you have a card. Come on, bro. There's a lot of them. Let's see if Danielle's one of them.
I'm gonna keep, walking and shopping.
Why? What would be a price not to go shop around?
Well, I mean, I'm just. I gotta keep,
Whoa, he got you.
I gotta get a lunch.
I gotta get a lunch.
That's good. 63% off. Thank you. Thanks, you too.
You had to physically.
Yeah, no. Okay.
That's what you should have done.
I'm not cut out for this street.
Did you like once you got out of that store?
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were in a different world?
Yeah.
Like, is it like you're just like I gotta get like I'm finally out back into the real world?
Yeah, like the scene is over.
Yeah.
It's like when you leave a movie theater.
Yes, except it's not the good feeling. It's when you leave a movie theater in the middle of the day.
Yes.
And it's still sunny
It's
outside.
like,
and you're like,
it's
oh, wait,
bright. Ooh.
what happened just now?
There's life going on.
Yeah. And you did. You had to physically just walk out of the store.
Yeah.
Like you were backing away.
I was like, that's good to know.
Right.
63%. Okay.
And that's what it was. When he said, what would be the price for you to not walk around anymore? You didn't have an answer. You just stuttered and stammered until you
Because I
like,
didn't understand what that meant.
what it would mean like,
Like genuinely.
what would be the price of this bracelet that you, because you're saying, I need to go shop around and see what else is out there.
Because he said
but-
$2,200.
Yeah, he said 22 or 21. Yeah. Whatever. And he said, what would be the price on this bracelet for you to say, I'm buying that right now, I'm not going to keep shopping?
Like
$2,200.
No. He's saying, what would your price be in your head? Like if he had said
Like
1,800.
if I had said 18, yeah.
Right. Like if he said 1,800, would you go, oh, I'm not going to keep shopping, I'm going to buy the bracelet?
That's what he's saying. He's saying, what price do I have to give
Oh,
you?
he wanted to negotiate.
Yes.
Oh, and I ignored that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just found
said
that
I
out.
need to get lunch.
Yeah, I didn't understand what he meant. I thought he
What
was.
price would it have to be? Well, you told me what the price is.
I was like, to leave $0.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's an exit fee?
No, there's clarity. I know what you want to sell to me for.
Yeah. I got it. No, yeah.
I didn't get it.
He was opening the door for you to pitch him a price.
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
thought
I
he
don't
just
want
meant,
you to
like-
shop around. I want you to buy this. So what price does it have?
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
Then he was
what
what's
price
the
would
price
it-
of leaving? Like, no fun. Like, I don't know.
No, he was asking you
didn't
what
know.
would be the price for your shopping day to be over.
Oh, because I said I was just shopping.
And shopping, well, you also walking.
Yeah. I was caught in a lie.
Right.
I didn't know.
Right.
Sir, I must admit, you've caught me in a lie.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm a really honest person, and that's why these scenarios don't really work.
Right.
Because I was being so, like, honest, singing the song, but it's like, I can't. I you know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like, though, for somebody that had no intention of buying anything, he got way closer to your $2,000 than he should have.
Yeah. Because I don't like saying no.
Right.
I didn't want to be a bad time.
Right. Bad person.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah. And they're nice, so.
Of course they're nice. That's their whole business.
But you got to remember,
like
he's going to
that.
forget about you the second you walk out that door.
want
Whether
that?
you're a good
No,
time
we
or a bad
sang
time.
Now,
No, we had a connection.
I think he'd remember me for, like, the day.
no.
Really?
What time did you do this?
I think I was fun. Maybe
were
like
fun.
noon.
Yeah. He's not remembering you after lunch. Like, I mean, it's a
He's had
people.
8 more of you.
It's a people moving business, and when your card cleared, I'll bet that conversation would have gone so fast.
All right, get out of here.
Like once the money is in, that conversation, because he knows you're probably not a repeat customer.
Yeah.
That money would have gone. That conversation would have gone much quicker once the transaction was over.
I didn't lose the magic.
You did not.
No.
No, it's still alive.
Yes.
You didn't know he was trying to negotiate?
No. That last question I just didn't get.
Has to be so frustrating for the salesperson. Yeah, because I mean, the idea would be that you go like 18. I mean, if it was like closer to 1,800, he's like, well, I can't do 18, but what if I could keep it under?
No.
What if we keep it to a 2? What
I
if we
thought he
keep
was
it nice
going
and
more
even?
like existential about like what's the price of, you know what I mean? Like
No, he was.
I don't know.
He was trying to get you guys to talk it down to the point
2.
that you could have. I bet you could have gotten it for 1950.
Yes.
I bet 1950 is the final price you could have gotten it for. 2 would have been his quote unquote final price. I bet you could have gotten it for 1950.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's the game that was being played. Unfortunately,
You should go back and try to get the same bracelet.
that'd be so funny. I get it for like 1,100. You just see me on the video going,
Or even better to prove that he doesn't remember her, you should go back and try to get the same bracelet.
Oh yeah, I could be like, wait, can you show me the one you showed me yesterday? He'd be like,
who?
Huh?
What was yesterday?
I don't know. I think he'd remember.
You do? You think you guys connected?
Yeah, and he spent so long trying to put that flower one on, like
How long did it take for him to clasp that bracelet?
probably a good minute.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to cut it, to make it shorter, but I was doing a lot more also just like nervous rambling, talking.
You were.
I was like, oh, is it April birthstone? That's my diamond. I'm in birthstone April.
So it's scary, the Diamond
Kinda
District.
really, yeah. But it is funny. I saw Trax's place.
Yeah.
And I went in there right after. No one talked to me. I just walked in a circle and felt really dumb and got out of there because I was like, if someone asked me a question, like I felt like, yeah,
God,
no one talked to me.
Swarmed.
You guys walked in this week?
Yeah.
We went 2 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird.
And you guys both got swarmed?
Yeah, immediately.
The second we walked
literally,
in.
the door wasn't even shut behind us.
And they were like, sir, they went to Troy. You buying something for your lady?
They literally they were talking to him because they knew who had the pockets.
You think so? Yeah, that's true. That beard oil and
But yeah,
tattoos don't come cheap.
I mean, immediately swarmed.
That's
outside
funny.
the store or inside?
Inside.
Inside.
Once you get
The store?
inside.
Yeah, there was no one outside or inside.
But I
was
think
doing
that guy,
for me.
I think we got by that guy. He remember because like we made that corner and there was somebody that got us immediately.
Oh yeah.
Right. And but you were going to a specific place.
Yeah.
You're trying to talk to Trax.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd still love to have him in, especially now. I'd love for him to talk to Danielle about her experience.
I have his contact info.
Oh, great.
He was in Miami.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably is that where Pat David does his show?
Yeah.
He just did PBD.
Yeah, he's gone for the week, but we're gonna try to get him in next week.
Yeah, whenever, dude.
No, I know it's not like oh no, we're not talking about that story anymore.
Yeah. I just to talk about like
It's evergreen.
Yeah. I just to talk about Diamond District life.
Yeah, like the entire culture.
Yeah. Especially now that like I could talk about is there any way that you could have made that sale with Danielle? I don't think so because like she went in under false pretenses. Like you can't get somebody to do something they're literally
He'll say
not
he
going to
could have
do.
done it. Of course he will.
He'll
He's
say-
better than anyone.
I mean, do you even have a credit card if you wanted to
Yeah, I
pay
have
for,
a credit
for
card.
2,000? You could put,
You were offended?
if you could put $2,000 on a credit card right now, you have that?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I'm
Sorry,
like really good with money.
I wasn't trying to be offensive. I was just,
No, it's
Or
just
she's
funny.
got it like that, bro.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm smart with money. I don't spend it, but I'm smart. But I can if I need to, if I want to.
Or if you get hustled.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you not anymore. We're done with that.
Hopefully.
Okay, I don't think we're done with that.
Yeah. Well, it also depends. Like, maybe I would buy Oreos again or
Sure.
something like that.
You see, I don't like those hustles. I would never be interested
Me
in those
either.
hustles. And I don't like but like also in the Diamond District, they're not like it's a hustle. And maybe they're getting you to buy something that you normally wouldn't have bought. But like it's a little vulturous, but not necessarily nefarious.
And it's legit jewelry.
It's legit jewelry. Like you're buying something nice. I'm just trying to get you to buy it from me, and I'm trying to get you to buy it right now. I don't like conning people. I don't like a con.
Right.
I like a hustle.
I just don't even like, the store Zoomies?
Yeah.
I worked at Zoomies for a day because I was supposed to be like commission based and greet people and try to get their money, and I quit. I felt so fake. It was one.
It's not for
shift.
everybody.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do. It was during Christmas time, and I was supposed to literally just stand there and be like, "Hey, you got a boyfriend? You gotta go." I couldn't do it.
I worked at, I think I've told this story before, but I worked at Sam Goody, and it was back in the day when like you had to pay a fee for loyalty cards. Like it's not like how like you just now every store has a free loyalty program. Like it was like I think it was like $10 to get the Sam Goody replay card, and it's all they cared about. Like they did not care about selling anything other than replay cards, and like they kept track and everything. And I was a machine. I sold replay cards like crazy, like because you just go and you'd go, hey, it's only this, and every purchase that was any sort of a big purchase, like the money was when it was like a monthly charge. But if you pay this amount of money right now, the discount on today's purchase will be higher than this amount of money. So it's a no-brainer. Like I'm literally already like opening the card as I'm talking to them just to like really like put the pressure on, but also to be like, you're going to pay less today. You're going to do this, right? And like just moving. And the only reason that I completely stopped and like stopped selling replay cards and just stopped trying altogether is because the manager of the FYE across the street started working for us. And so new manager energy comes in. And he walks in and he goes, Sam. I go, yeah, how's it going, man? He goes, moving a lot of those replays, huh? We like that. I was like, fuck you, dude. You know what I mean? Like that.
You were doing it for you.
I was
You were
doing it
doing
for me. I was doing it
because
because it's fun.
Right. Like when I used to work at Burger King, like every holiday season, they would sell like shitty little trains or whatever.
Sure.
And like me and the other guy that was working the drive-thru, we sold the shit out of
It's
them.
fun.
It's because it's fun. And
It's
it was
fun.
like, how many can we just offload to people today?
Yeah, how many trains can we move? And it's not like you're conning anybody.
I'm
Like
not
they're
conning
getting a little
anybody.
Burger King train.
Yeah, it's a $6 train.
Right.
How can I add this to your order?
You're not ruining anybody's life.
No.
It's just a fun thing to be like, yo, you're moving trains.
But yeah, if the manager was like, we love that, I'm like,
Because I'm not doing it for perks. I'm done with this job at the end of the summer. I don't want a promotion from you. I don't want anything. I don't want to even impress you. You're not an impressive person. You're in your 30s. You're managing a Sam Goody. I'm not. We're not the same. but yeah, that's when I stopped. But before that, oh, what a time it was. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I worked at HomeSense and we had the, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, they're all the same. So
Yeah.
there's like a TJX card, same thing. And I would have to say it because you had to be like, oh, I want a card, 20% off. And then when they would say no, I'd be like, yeah, no, it wasn't worth it. Like, I literally was like, I'm not trying.
Because you're a good person.
Yeah, like I can't lie.
Right.
It's so bad.
That's good.
Yeah, I was a great cashier when they were just buying stuff, but if I was trying to sell them,
Right, because you weren't stealing out of the till.
Like, no, don't do it.
You're an honest person, but like,
I was like, I
would you like one of these? And they're like, yeah, actually, I would. No,
it's a data
like
collecting
I had to
thing.
apologize on behalf of my manager all the time. Like I would be like, I'm sorry for her. It was so bad.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a break. We got Josh Charles coming in. You know him from, everything. He's been in a ton of stuff, but he's got a new show that just came out on Tuesday. So we're going to talk to, and he's a big Baltimore fan. Yeah, he is. I hope he's okay after that kick. We're going to talk to Josh Charles after this. Thank you, Danielle.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
Hear every game of the NFL playoffs on SiriusXM. The Wild Card Weekend doubleheader kicks off Saturday at 4:30 Eastern with the Panthers hosting the Rams.
Touchdown, LA!
Then at 8 Eastern, the Bears face the Packers.
Sensational touchdown catch, Christian Watson!
Find your hometown announcers at SiriusXM.com/sports or search for your team on the SiriusXM app and hear complete post-game coverage on SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. Was out of nowhere, had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test. Just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. ethos.com/free.
Ah, the internet. A place where your curiosity can flourish. Unless malware gets in the way. It's a place that can surprise you with phishing websites and trackers. The internet is wonderful, but you must protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. TechRadar named it the #1 VPN in 2025. A single NordVPN account secures up to 10 devices. What else? This cybersecurity tool also encrypts your browsing. NordVPN's Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. NordVPN scans the dark web to check that the information associated with your email address is not exposed. Just a few clicks and you're safer online. Browse with more peace of mind. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose?
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
You know the rush when you reach that goal, when something you've worked for pays off. That's success. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply by February 11th and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Is listening to the radio getting out of hand? You need Bennington, the ultimate in hands-free talk radio design. Simply go to the SiriusXM app on any phone, then search for Bennington. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for your mind. A must for the entire office. Life itself goes quicker and easier. Best of all, Bennington works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough show you'll listen to every day on the SiriusXM app.
Get Golden Globes ready with SiriusXM's best podcast nominees. Explore the latest from Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy,
Nelly Furtado, John Mayer, Zooey Deschanel, welcome to Call Her Daddy. Oh my God, thank you so much for having me.
the Mel Robbins Podcast,
Exactly what you need to hear right now.
and Smartless with Will, Jason, and Sean.
Incredible work. Can't wait to meet you on the carpet.
As we celebrate the biggest names in podcasting before they hit the red carpet. Just search podcasts in the SiriusXM app.
Go.
It's official, sports fans. First Things First is a hit.
First Things First is a good mix of analysis and total ridiculousness. That is unbelievable. I'm all ears.
Nick, Drew, and Wilds are the MVPs of sports shows.
I'm Mahomes, you're Kelsey, and you're Andy Reid.
I kind of want to be Mahomes, or at least Kelsey.
Yeah, I think I'm more Mahomes.
First Things First, weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1.
Want to make 2026 your year of adventure? Book that trip and learn a new language with Babbel. Go ahead, make a resolution you can stick to. Now is the time. Babbel's New Year sale is here. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with the lifetime subscription for 65% off. Just go to Babbel.com and start today. Babbel teaches you relevant words and phrases, so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. And because Babbel's bite-sized lessons fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember, you'll be talking like a local in time for takeoff. Dive into the world of language learning content with Babbel's videos, podcasts, and stories from around the world, full of culture bites and language learning tips. Turn your daydream into a destination this year with Babbel. But don't wait. This offer ends January 15th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
The best financial move you can make this time of year? How about lowering your mortgage rate to 4.99% fixed APR, the lowest rate in years? How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, and saved $2,100 a month. One call, life changed. Don't wait. No hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 855-2PRONTO or visit loanpronto.com for your free instant home appraisal. Start the new year by wiping out all higher interest debt and lowering your bills by thousands. Call 855-2PRONTO now and see how much cash you can get today. Loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS 1661781. APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Ah, the Internet. A place where your curiosity can flourish. Unless online threats stop you. The Internet is wonderful, but you need to protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. NordVPN encrypts your browsing. Its Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
Sam Roberts Show.
Yes, welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. And we're joined by Josh Charles. Josh Charles is on Best Medicine. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. on Fox. The next day on Hulu. So everybody can see it wherever you are. Josh, man, welcome. How are you?
Oh, man, you're so tall.
Thank you very much.
It's like
Thank you very
I
much.
didn't really think I'd think that sitting with you, but you were like, you have like a presence where you feel much larger than me.
I'm like, yeah, a lot of people say I'm larger than life.
I mean, you
I
are.
don't know,
You
know
kind of
what I mean?
are, and I'm impressed by it. Like there's an aura around you. I don't know. It's like I've never felt that intimidated talking to someone like this, but
I do for real. Every time I walk in the morning, make sure the chair is up as high as humanly possible.
I just tried to get mine up, but
It'll never go. It'll never go.
Because you're the host, and this is your show. I mean, if you can't do that,
that's right.
Here, this is your domain.
Here's the thing. You've done a lot of impressive stuff that spans an incredible career. I need to be in a higher chair. That's all. Literally, all I have is the chair.
No, you have a lot more than that.
I
Come on,
appreciate
you have a lot more than that. Sam. Jesus, come on.
I appreciate
I'm a wee little actor in a small chair talking to a man.
Well, that's the vibe
much
I'm trying to
larger
set
than me,
up.
and and whatever you're doing psychologically, it's working.
You're impressed.
I'm literally like, I'll do whatever you say at this point. It's like a cult. I came in here right away.
That's my goal. That's absolutely my goal. How do you?
How are you, man?
I'm good.
Yeah. Good
I'm
morning
great.
to you.
I'm great. Good morning to you. Are you excited about the new show being out there and everybody see it? I mean, it's being able to see it. You know, you've done so much stuff, and you've been, I feel like, in front of people
for a while,
for a long time,
for most of my life. Yeah, it's true. I have. No, I am excited about this show. I think the show is really unique, and certainly for network. I think it has such great combination. There's a lot of heart to it. There's dramatic moments. You have the medical aspect of it, which is fun, sort of a detective-y kind of, medical mystery in many episodes. And then there's this great comedy at the heart of it and this real warmth of these characters. And at the end of the day, that really is how you connect to shows, right? It's just, fall in love with the characters and are invested in them, I should say, enough that you want to keep watching. And I think it's really entertaining. It's a fun world. And it was a world that I had really been sort of yearning to be in more back in television, just a lighter world. I just been doing a little more heavier stuff lately. And so I was really eager if I was going to do a sort of full-time gig like this could be, was to live in some lighter air and just have some fun and some laughs. And we're able to do that on this one.
Yeah, it's a good escape show. And that's what, and I think that more and more people are like, just something.
I want
to
that right now. Exactly.
Just a little relief. Yeah. I can just have my fun.
Yeah,
I can watch. It's one of those, I'm going to go watch my show. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. I think there's a place for that, and we need that right now. I agree with you. It's a nice little tonic for the crap that we're all dealing with. Sorry.
Right.
Didn't mean to make that awkward sound pushing my microphone.
So
away.
At Sirius, they decided that
if
the
I
best
was taller,
thing...
I wouldn't have had to do that, but it was because I felt so... Hold on. Sam, does this feel good? Does this make you feel...
Anyway.
Better?
That's right. Yes, it
I
does.
love being on the Sam Roberts Show. It's so much fun. Sam is such a great guy.
Thank you.
Can you see me?
Thank you. Barely. And that's the chin touching the table. You are actually, I think, the first person that's come in here and called out the fact that I do 100% keep my chair taller than anything else.
Do you really? Is that really a thing?
No, I mean, I don't know that I keep my chair tall on purpose. I don't keep the other chair small on purpose.
Got you.
And I think that says a lot about me.
That says a lot, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm uplifting myself. I don't need to demean everyone else around me. If it happens.
I'm glad that you can acknowledge that because it's cool that you're like, hey, that's, you know what? Everybody else got to deal with your own chairs.
That's
you got
right.
your chair. It's not like you planned it, but it's like,
no.
I'm going to make sure my chair's tall.
And I'm going to tell you right now, if I walked in here one morning and this didn't come up this high,
you'd be pissed.
Furious.
You'd see
Heads
would roll.
Some of the faces around here,
Heads
you'd
would
never
roll.
see them again.
Heads
and
would
I don't know
roll.
who it would be.
Yeah.
Whoever I locked onto first.
They don't
They're
seem
gone.
scared. I don't know. When you
These are
said that,
empty
I'm looking. Nobody. They didn't seem scared.
Empty threats. These are very. They're clearly empty threats.
Yes.
You're a big Baltimore guy.
I am. Yeah.
Not the best week in the world.
Not a great weekend.
Especially so when you watch this game, right?
Weekend, yeah.
And you're like, not only are you watching this game, but everybody knows you're a Baltimore guy.
Yeah.
You know you got a press week after the game.
I know.
So you know not only is this a thing that's happening to you right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know it's
true.
going to come up.
I know.
You know,
I did,
people
I
like
did
me.
Fallon last night. It was the first thing he said. 'Cause
Of course
we
you did.
always talk Ravens. He was like, so. And I was like, yeah, it was definitely difficult. I will say this because this year was such a strange year for the Ravens. Not to talk a lot about it, but it was such a, we had so many injuries early on. We started 1-5. Lamar was hurt a lot. We had 7 defensive starters out. We lost Matabuke early in the year, for the whole season, and he was sort of, our main defensive lineman, and just the lack of pass rush and sort of, I don't know, the up and downs of the season. In a way, this one stings less. I kind of was like, you know what, this season was, I'm gonna let this season go, and we'll see where we're at. I live and die with them. I love the team. I love the people in the team, and I love the whole. The whole ownership group. It's just a great group and a really well-run organization, and we'll get it back together.
I was talking to Travis, our producer, about it. He's a big Ravens guy, and he said kind of the same thing where it's like, look, it was a great game. We probably wouldn't have gotten that far in the playoffs once we got there.
That's kind of how a lot of people feel, and but still, I because of the rivalry, I wanted that game. I wanted to win that game.
Course.
Even if we weren't going to make a deep run, I still wanted that game, and I think I feel bad for the kicker. I mean, obviously that's a rookie. That's a hard position to put him in.
Yeah.
But it's a kick he got to make. But at the same time, the defense could have stopped him once in the fourth quarter, and we wouldn't have even had that conversation. So
Did you always kind of have Baltimore pride?
I did. I mean, I think a lot of people from Baltimore do, but I did. I mean, I grew up there, and I love the city very much. I love the people in the city. I love the sense of humor people have in the city, and it's a very provincial, small town in many ways, and so it's always stayed with me.
When you were 15, you get to work with John Waters.
I did, yeah.
Is that like? Because you talk about Baltimore legends. Like, is that one of those that, like, at 15, did you realize, like, oh, this is, like, special? It
was pretty cool. I mean, John, he's iconic legend figure in Baltimore. And I had actually met him a few times with my dad at a place called the Club Charles, because my dad was pretty cool, and sometimes he'd let me sneak in there with him. But my friend Sherm, who I went to theater camp with, he was down visiting me once, and my dad sort of took us, and we got in there, and we both got to hang out with John one night. It was really cool. And then I happened to just audition for that here in New York randomly. I was living up here for the summer doing some auditions as a kid and got that. And that was just like an incredible experience. Just such a fun first movie to do.
Nuts.
Working with John and his team, the whole cast of wild characters and fantastic people. It was some great memories on that one.
How do you settle into having a full, long acting career when you have, at the very beginning of it, so much great, like, this is a forever, like, Hairspray is one of those things that is going to be a highlight in your career. Dead Poets Society is one of those things. Like, these are things that are going to be all-time highlights that happen early, so now it's like, okay, now we have to settle into the realism of what this is going to be if you're going to do it long-term.
Yeah,
right?
it's true. I mean, Ethan and I have talked about this a lot, like, that, the Dead Poets experience in particular, you just had a much larger role in that and a lot more work to do in that film. Excuse me, but that that created a sense that, like, oh, they're all going to be like this, like working with Peter Weir is that's how it is. That's how movies are. You're working with. So very quickly after that, you realize that's not how it always is, and the experiences aren't that collaborative, and they aren't that much. They aren't all that special. Sorry, I didn't turn my phone off. That's terrible.
Okay. I hope it's not important.
It could be.
Are you a no case guy?
Yeah, no case.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. People think I'm a lunatic.
People think I'm a lunatic, and
but
when
they
you look at my phone, you can see that they're right. I am a lunatic.
I got my first scuffs on
I
this
don't
phone
care
over the
anymore.
weekend.
I just don't care anymore.
No, they don't know.
They're not sucking me into buying another thing and doing this. I'm just gonna let it break and then get a new one.
Right. People think they don't realize because we're cool.
I don't want that big chunky 8-pound thing in my pocket.
No,
but you think they're all going to be like that, and then they're not. And so that was a real wake up call as a young actor, and obviously did some things that were like whatever, weren't great, but you learn from those too, and I think early on I did know, just doing a lot of theater early on in my career, and that I wanted to be in it for the long haul.
You did from the beginning.
I did. That my goal was never to just be like some star. I wanted to just do good work and be thought of as a good actor, and try to just keep challenging myself in various mediums, and in some way I've been able to do that. It's certainly had its ups and downs, as any career will. But it's it's been an interesting ride.
But that's also very interesting to me that like because even, I mean, how many people at 15 or, even at 25 find something that they know it's like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do kind of for my life. And you knew that with acting?
I knew it I knew it at 10.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I was really into acting. I did some local plays. I went to this theater camp in upstate New York called Stage Door Manor, and that was the first year I went there was when I was 10 years old, and met a lot of my best friends to this day from that summer, and got my first manager there. So yeah, I knew early on I wanted to do it. I started doing comedy when I was a kid, actually. That's how I got into doing stand-up when I was like 10, 11 at a local open mic night, Charm City Comedy Club in Baltimore. And I was always into performing. I mean, I played a lot of sports too. I was into that, but the acting just drew me, and the comedy drew me, and I was into it. And yeah, so it started very early on.
Did your parents support that you were like a performer?
They did support it. I mean, I think, they're both creative people, and I think they did support it. I mean, listen, it's such an interesting thing, I think, because I always, there's so many experiences you lose by going into it so early, so there's things that I would caution people, against having their kids do it. But I think also, there's so many experiences you gain. I mean, I got to see the world. I got to go to Japan. I got to go to, Europe and travel the world and work with fascinating people and learn so much on the job, and kind of grew up that way. And I've always, taken, that's something I've just taken seriously. So,
do you feel like it's hard to tell what's going to resonate with people? Like, I'm sure that there are jobs that you do thinking this is going to be something that I do for right now, and don't realize 20, 30 years later it's going to make an impact on people.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, I never think of that in the moment. No, I'm just thinking about like what's interesting at this time.
Right.
And I think a lot of people often don't. It's like if you turn stuff down or whatever, it's never really about, like, it's always about the context of that moment, what's happening, what you just did, what you're trying to do next, right? It could be something that you would have done in a different time, but you don't want to do now because you just did that, right?
Sure.
So, and those things can look in hindsight like, wow, how did you not do that? Or why did you do, it's like, well, they're all happening at the same time. And some of it's just also what's coming to you that time. You also got to make a living, and you got to keep working, and you got to, and there was a period of time where I was saying no a lot to a lot of things. Yeah. And I think it wasn't because I was holding out because I thought, I'm better than all these things. It was just more, it wasn't the thing that felt right. And then you do that enough, and then suddenly those things that were coming to you aren't coming to you anymore. They're coming to the people that were saying yes.
Yeah.
And so you learn a lot of that. You learn that, work, is a really good thing to be diving yourself into, even if it's always not the perfect thing, that you just kind of keep your instrument sharp, and keep working. And so I've sort of developed more of that attitude moving forward in my life as I got older.
I'm of the generation that, like, there was a certain amount of movies that we had on VHS.
Yeah.
And we would watch those movies over and over.
I remember my first one. Do you remember what was your first one?
First one? It might have been Willy Wonka, the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Wow. That was your first? Okay.
Which is really a great first one.
Great first one.
Because it's really good.
I've got a good one too.
Okay, what's your first?
Blazing Saddles.
Oh my God.
I watched that every day after school for probably the entire year. It was like our first thing. That's all I watched. I was so excited to get home and watch that movie on VHS.
I remember when I first saw the movie as a kid. I was probably, 12 or something. And it just came on one of the movie channels, and my dad was watching it, and he called me in from the beginning of the movie. And he was like, get in here, you got to watch this movie with me because there's a scene you have to see. I go, okay, I don't want to watch some cowboy movie. He's like, no, sit down, watch the movie. And
the farting scene?
That's it.
Of course, the bean scene.
And I sat there waiting for the bean scene, and he's like, this is it!
Oh, it's the greatest.
And it's the greatest. The whole movie is the greatest.
Dying. It's such great stuff in that film. I'm so lucky in that way because my dad, is in advertising and also was a commercial director, and so
my dad's
a lover
in
of
advertising
film.
too.
Oh yeah, he's a lover of film, and so every Sunday night, and even school, when school was in session, we always go see a movie, and he always, and those are always such like formative, memorable events in my childhood. I just remember I remember going to see Star Wars. I remember going to see E.T. I remember, going to see all the big movies. But then we'd also go. I remember going to see Spinal Tap.
Yes.
As a young kid, I was probably a little bit above my head. I didn't quite know, but I remember thinking this was cool. It seemed different. It wasn't until I got older until I really appreciated the movie even more, as I kind of got more of a sense of humor about understanding what they were doing.
Yeah.
But pretty cool.
No, one of the movies, I brought it up because one of the movies for me that there's a chunk of my life that I must have watched it 15 times was Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on regular.
It was on full,
autoplay.
Yeah, totally.
All the time. And I wonder if that's one of those movies where you're like, okay, I'm doing this right now. And I don't know, it's just some cute little.
I don't know. Yeah, I remember doing that film. It was originally called The Real World. It wasn't even called Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. And I remember I had done a film. I think I had done a film with the guys from Outlaw Pictures called Crossing the Bridge, and I can't. Maybe I did this after or before. I can't remember. I could be mixing them up. But in any event, I thought it could be really fun. It was like spend a summer in L.A. and do this. But it wasn't something that I was like. I remember the agent be like, "You should do this. You should do this," and I was like, "Okay, why not?" You know, and. Yeah, and so now every young person that I see is like, that's the thing.
The babysitter's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's good though, because you go from like, oh, everybody's gonna know me as the dude from Dead Poets Society to like, okay, half this crowd over here knows me as the dude from Don't Talk About the Babysitter's Dead. This crowd over here knows me from Sports Night, and this crowd knows me from.
Yeah, I mean that's just an actor's life, I guess, and you just everybody knows you from something. You know? So it can vary walking down a street, Yeah.
Well, I'm sure this show's going to do a similar thing, right? Because I feel like, especially when it's on regularly, it has that same vibe of like when you watch a movie over and over and over again, somehow you connect, especially if it's in your home differently.
Yeah,
and I think with a
different.
series,
it's much different.
That's what happens. You end up connecting and being like, oh, I know you.
It's much different. Yeah, it is much different. I mean, people have talked about that. I mean, when you're in television, it's just people feel like, you're in their home. So they feel much more of like the ability to to have an issue separating you from the character.
Yeah, 100%.
You're in my home, so I can come up and talk to you. It's like, whereas people that are just films is like, oh, that's so and so.
Yes.
So it
that's
can be
true.
really funny. That can happen quite a bit. Yeah.
So like, have you had instances where you're like out with your family or whatever, and people are coming up to you, treating you as if you are a different person, like somebody you've portrayed in a film, and you have to like explain to your kids like that is a unique profession?
Yeah. No, but I went through it I mean, certainly the last time I did a major role in a series was The Good Wife, and I played that role for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then in the 5th year, the character, he died on the show suddenly, and it was a real surprise. It was amazing that we were able to keep that surprise for a year, from the press, which was pretty cool in today's world, or, whenever that was. But that experience of just seeing what that was like, and the impact that had on people, that you realize you live with these characters for so long. And I don't even think, because you're in these bubbles of making the show, you realize I didn't even realize that. Like, I couldn't even fathom that people to this day still are just like, when you died on that show, I sobbed, I felt like I lost a friend. And that's a beautiful thing in many ways. You're trying to make characters that people can relate to, or people have, some empathy with, or feel some part of themselves or can relate to in some way. So I take a lot of pride in that. I think it's great. It's just tough to see people. You go, I'm still alive.
I'm walking. This is a normal thing.
It's all good.
I'm living right now. Yeah, no, I guess that is now. Does that bubble kind of also protect you from feeling pressure on a show that may be like that is building an audience as it goes? So it's one thing to do a season 1 where you're figuring out what the show is and you're just doing it. Nobody's seen it yet.
Yeah.
But once you're doing season 2, season 3, I would have to imagine there's a whole different level of expectation, because now the audience has built this expectation behind what the show is.
Yeah, I mean, certainly when you're doing that, it's. But I think, I still once you're making it, it's such a grind making TV shows. You're so in it, you're still in that bubble, you're making it. And I don't even watch most of the shows I do. I don't like watching myself much anymore. I know what it is when we make it. And I can see stuff there, or I see clips when we do, ADR stuff, or, clips of it. But I stopped watching, a bunch of years back, and it's been good for me.
When you were watching before, were you watching just because, were you studying what you were doing, or were you just watching because you wanted to
I think it's sometimes it's both, you know. I mean, I think it's more just like seeing also like, you know, how things are being put together
Sure.
and what takes they're using, and, you know, are they putting music under something that you don't feel really needs music or whatever, you know? Everyone's very music happy in television often, you know, and they want to put music under everything, and that kind of drives me crazy a little bit.
Well, that's a big thing on like Sports Night too, right? Like the whole like debate as to whether or not there should be a laugh track
the
on
laugh
that
track.
show.
Well, that was, I mean, there just should never have been a laugh track on that show.
I agree 100%.
So that was just more, you know, that was more like a hybrid of a show. We were shooting it kind of single camera, but in the beginning, you know, the network really hadn't done a lot of those yet at ABC. You know, it was done more at NBC later. And so I think at that time, I think they were embracing the show. But in the beginning, we shot one day in front of a live audience and then 2 days like without. And after I think it was like 6 or 7 episodes, they let us, you know, just shoot all 3 days with no audience because it just wasn't the vibe of the show. And in the same way, I think that's when the laugh track just disappeared. It wasn't that kind of show. So it always felt weird to me. But
I agree.
But they hold on to what they know, right? And that's what they know. And when you show someone something a little different, I think it just always takes a minute to, you know.
But it's also with that show too, it's like depending on which episodes you're watching, like when you go back, like my memory of that show is without a laugh track.
Yeah.
So then when I go back to the earlier episodes and there is a laugh track, it's
weird.
so
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember just feeling like, God, who are these people? You know, who are the people that are laughing? This is so strange. But my favorite memories from that show are actually the gag reels. You know, I mean, like I saved those because that was my favorite part because working with the people on that show, the other actors, was like the highlight. And so Peter Krause and I, we could not keep straight face together. It was just. I've never laughed harder with anyone in my life than with Peter. And we lived together a couple times, you know, during different periods after that show and different breakups. And he'd come live with me and I lived with him for a period. But God, we would always end up, you know, working on that show at 2 a.m. on a Friday. And it would be our coverage, you know, at the anchor desk. And we just could not keep a straight face. And there are gag reels of like him and I, like where we can't get through the scene, and then I tell him he has to leave. Like, you gotta go. I can't even. And I go to turn around to like do the scene with like a fucking blank, you know, like just a empty couch, and I'm still laughing. You know, it's just like it was just that kind of insane. It was fun though. I mean, I'm a big giggler, and it was, you know.
Does Aaron Sorkin respond okay to giggling? He doesn't strike me as a giggling.
I could give 2 shits what Aaron Sorkin thinks about anything, to be honest with you.
Good for you.
Give 2 shits what he thinks about anybody giggling.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't because he's, you know, but who cares? I mean, that's not really. That's the actor's time to play.
That's the mark of having fun. Right?
Yeah,
like if the gag reel is fun, then you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's and it's also great when like you feel like you're connecting with somebody on the set
it's
like
great.
that.
You know what? Yeah, it is. It's great. I mean, I did a like I think it was a TNT like a television film called Cooperstown with 2 people have passed away, Graham Greene and Alan, the legendary Alan Arkin. Both lovely guys, and Alan Arkin was a big hero of mine as a kid and loved his movies, and I got to work with him and play like his nephew in this, and you know, I was so nervous to work with him, and when we started doing scenes together, I mean, he would make me laugh so much that I couldn't keep it together, and I was young at the time. It was, you know, I don't remember how old, but it was a young part of my career, and I was terrified because the director on that was, you know, Alan would laugh too, by the way, but I would really laugh, and I remember like feeling really scared, and the director would really ride on me about it because he was afraid to sort of confront Alan about it. So I would take the brunt of it. And I remember going to apologize to Alan, him saying, there's nothing to feel sorry about. He's like, I think it's a beautiful thing between 2 actors. It means like there's something happening there. And it's really great. And no, I love it. He loved it, you know?
Yeah.
Because it keeps things alive. You know, it shows that you're on that tightrope always as an actor. And it just shows that you're kind of there and you're present and you're really feeling every little thing. And so I don't know. That was really great and generous of him. You know, it's a beautiful thing between 2 actors when that happens. I love it. You know, it's like a great thing. And I was like, oh, cool. This is great.
And if Alan Arkin, if that's his opinion of it, I would trust it.
fucking ain't right.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Absolutely, dude. I mean, he was a legend and such a joy to work with.
Yeah. Was there ever any part of you that wanted to get into sports or sports media or anything like that? As a sports fan, you never wanted to.
No, I mean, when I was a kid, I wanted. I was a pretty good baseball player. That was the sport that I was most interested in, and I definitely loved baseball. And I think as a kid, I fantasized about being a baseball player. Sure. I used to go to baseball camps and stuff like that. I was pretty serious about it before I got into acting, but. Never anything in the business side of it. No.
Right. Acting was always the thing.
Yeah.
And remains to this day.
It does.
That's pretty nuts.
For better or worse.
Yeah. You can't shake it.
I'm here.
When did you feel, at what point in your career did you feel like, or do you ever feel like, yeah, like I'm making my live, this is what I'm doing. Acting life has got to be very difficult in the sense that it's like, well, this is the job right now. Mm-hmm. Who knows what's next? Like you said, like at one point you're saying no to a bunch of stuff. At the next point, there's not a bunch to say no to.
Yeah.
So is there a point where you're like, yeah, but I'll be okay. I'm still going to be able to do this for a living.
Well, I mean, it's a cliche because every actor you hear you hear every actor talk about this, but that they always feel like their last job will be their last job and they may never work again. And I've heard Meryl Streep talk about this, and you think like, come on. Meryl Streep. But I think there is something inherently true about that. Like it is a sort of gypsy life. You just don't know, and so it's not easy on your soul at times, but it is the journey I chose and the path I chose. And I feel more at peace with it now, of understanding. And I've seen the ebbs and flows. I know where my emotional state goes when I'm working as opposed to when I'm not working. If there's a chunk of time, obviously through the pandemic or through our strike, there's a lot of time for self-reflection and anxiety and fears and worry. But at the end of the day, I have always consistently something comes through and you work and you continue. And I think that you try to remember that in those moments, in those sort of, valleys.
Is that part of the attraction to it? The sort of working without a net, like... Is there an attractive?
I wouldn't say it's the
part
attraction.
Of the
It's just the reality. I mean,
it's almost the cost of it. Like,
it just is what it is.
Yeah,
I mean, that is the nature of the beast. It's yeah.
Well, listen. Best Medicine airs Tuesdays, 8 p.m. on Fox. It'll be on the next day on Hulu, so you can watch the episodes. I love that there are still shows being made linearly for television.
I
this
kind
is
of
the
agree.
time that we watch the
Yes,
show.
good. I like that too.
You know what I mean?
I know.
So,
as someone who can go crazy binging, it's something nice about having to wait.
Right. This is what I do on my Tuesdays.
Constantly telling our kids, sometimes it's okay to be bored and wait. You got to wait for things. Not everything comes right away, right immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it.
No, I took the kids to a WWE show, and on the way home, they were complaining that they had to go to bed so they wouldn't have iPad time. And I was like, you just went to a WWE
That's
show. It's better than you'll have plenty
Your
of
kids could be my kids.
Yeah,
this is basically that's so not surprising to hear that. I love that.
This is the generation we're at.
This is really it.
Josh, thank you very much.
Sam, great talking to you.
You too, man. Again, Best Medicine Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on Fox. Josh Charles, you're great.
Thanks, brother.
We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, thank you.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.
Your 2026 fitness journey deserves a better soundtrack.
Start walking.
Find it with over 20 app-exclusive workout channels, including channels built to walk, jog, and run. Listen now for a limited time on Channel 105 and wherever your workout takes you. With the SiriusXM app.
Ah, the internet. A place where your curiosity can flourish. Unless malware gets in the way. It's a place that can surprise you with phishing websites and trackers. The internet is wonderful, but you must protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. TechRadar named it the #1 VPN in 2025. A single NordVPN account secures up to 10 devices. What else? This cybersecurity tool also encrypts your browsing. NordVPN's Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. NordVPN scans the dark web to check that the information associated with your email address is not exposed. Just a few clicks and you're safer online. Browse with more peace of mind. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
Want to make 2026 your year of adventure? Book that trip and learn a new language with Babbel. Go ahead, make a resolution you can stick to. Now is the time. Babbel's New Year sale is here. Unlock all of the languages on Babbel with the lifetime subscription for 65% off. Just go to Babbel.com and start today. Babbel teaches you relevant words and phrases, so you can start speaking with confidence in as little as 3 weeks. And because Babbel's bite-sized lessons fit easily into your daily routine and are easy to remember, you'll be talking like a local in time for takeoff. Dive into the world of language learning content with Babbel's videos, podcasts, and stories from around the world, full of culture bites and language learning tips. Turn your daydream into a destination this year with Babbel. But don't wait. This offer ends January 15th. Get Babbel's lifetime access for less at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Eczema flaring up again. We have good news. Exoderm. If you or someone you love suffers from eczema or dermatitis, get Exoderm, the common sense answer for eczema. This stuff really does work. Exoderm contains the #1 doctor-recommended ingredient in a clean hypoallergenic cream with no harsh additives. Take back control of your eczema with affordable, fast-acting Exoderm Flare Control Cream. Exoderm. It's in the first aid aisle of your local Walmart and other fine stores.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let's be honest. You love your dog more than most humans. So why are they home alone all day binge sleeping like a teenager? Send them to Dogtopia, the world's largest daycare. Dogtopia dogs get serious exercise, averaging 8 miles a day. That's 70,000 steps. That beats laying around at home staring at squirrels through the window. They make new friends and can even sleep overnight. And you can watch them on our live webcams like the helicopter parent you are. Visit Dogtopia.com to find a location or explore franchising. Dogtopia, because your dog deserves a social life too.
Don't go anywhere. More Sam Roberts Show starts now.
Let's go. Welcome. Very happy Thursday to you. Welcome to Sam Roberts Show. I'm Sam Roberts. Yeah. We were thinking about starting the show with a different voice, but then we realized that would be confusing for the branding. It's going to be a great day, though. I can already tell. It's going to be fabulous. So much to do today. 866-969-1969. It's been a very busy week. I mean, what do they say? Right out the frying pan and into the fire? That's Sam Roberts Show. That's it, right?
Be the music biz #1 supplier.
That's right. That's a great point. Well, boy, oh boy. Where do we even begin? I saw yesterday. I don't even know how to eat anymore. I saw yesterday they turned the food pyramid upside down. I was still rocking by that food pyramid because they drilled that into my head. When I was growing up, they said the food pyramid, this is it. This is all you need to know. Couple of heads of broccoli, couple times a week, but just loaves of bread. Just all day, every day, loaves and loaves of bread. The whole bottom of that food pyramid was just bread, bread, bread. I said, how do I get grain? I don't understand. What am I, Amish? How do I get grain? And they said, no, just bread. Just buy Wonder Bread from the supermarket. We bleach it for you. It's perfect. And just slices of bread nonstop. People don't know the amount of bread that we were eating for a long time. It was like really like you just kind of like decorated around the bread. And then, you know, here comes Dr. Oz and RFK, and they're like, no, less bread. And I'm like, less bread? Who would have thought? They said, yeah, you want like natural proteins and fruits and vegetables. I said, no. They wouldn't have done the pyramid to begin with if it was wrong. And and that's the other thing. They spent so long on this food pyramid before. They flip it upside down. They go, this is the food pyramid now. Well, if I couldn't trust you before, how am I supposed to trust you now? What, am I now going to stick to this food pyramid and then wait till you flip it on its side and start doing it that way? Maybe it was never a pyramid to begin with. Like, maybe you don't need to flip it upside down.
Maybe the pyramid was the friends we made along the way.
That's exactly right. See, Mike, scroll back up to that's the original food pyramid. This is what I've been doing. Mainly pasta and bread.
Yeah, I like to start at the bottom.
11 servings a day. And I go to the high end. 11 servings a day of saltines, pasta, and loaves of bread. And I'm not a reader, so I go specifically by the pictures. No marinara, no nothing. Just noodles, loaves of bread, and some saltines. If you just want to get, that's like a snack, like an in-between meal snack. You just grab the saltines and you down those. And that can get, because 11 servings in a day can be a lot. And then,
the next level is just a suggestion, right?
I think you could pick between the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could either do a little broccoli, but I would go with a banana because it's a little sweeter.
Right.
And I like the shape.
Well, you got to turn that too.
And you get an apple in there or something like that. And you go up, a little yogurt. You should have just as much yogurt and milk as you do any sort of meat. Look at that. You should have a third. 2/3, so it's 6 to 11 servings of loaves of bread.
That's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread, but 6 to 11 servings. Like if you're a smaller guy, 6, 7, serve. That's where I think that meme comes from. And then if you're a bigger guy, 11 loaves of bread a day.
Remember that bread that you and Clarice were trying to
The artisanal.
Yeah.
You can have that would count as one of them. It should be a little more bread.
Oh, good, because I can't stop eating it.
Well, that's fine. Then stick with the original food pyramid. You'll be fine. Everybody was fine. The greatest generation followed this food pyramid. And then it said, once you're done with your 11 loaves of bread, 2 servings of either meat, poultry, fish, dry beans, eggs, or nuts is totally fine. So you do 11 of bread, and then like 2 or 3 of meat or legumes.
So Charlie Bucket's family was fine.
They were fine. That's totally fine. And then you also need to add just as many like glasses of milk or cheese.
I'll do cheese.
And then right up top, you get a little sweets. Use sparingly. Fats, oils, and sweets sparingly. But I love that this was like the disciplined version of eating forever. I mean, for decades. They were like, this is the disciplined version of eating. Try not to have so many of the sweets, but as much bread and pasta as you can possibly handle. Like to the point, Michael Scott before a marathon levels of carbs. Just carbs, rice, everything.
Just chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, nonstop. And heavy on the Alfredo, by the way, because you only need 2 to 3 of the chicken, but you need 6 to 11 on the Alfredo.
It's all sauce.
Yeah.
It's like soup.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little. There's just like tons of sauce. Throw some, raviolis in there too. And then you get a chicken nugget or something in there somewhere. So that was the food pyramid we were all living by to the T forever. And then apparently that was wrong. Mike, did you know this? I know you take care of your body. Did you know that was wrong?
Yeah, I've known about this forever.
I had no idea until
all the fucking meatheads have been doing this for like 25, 30 years.
I found out at the press conference yesterday.
All the bodybuilders in the set, you watch Pumping Iron, Arnold's just sitting there peeling a hard-boiled egg.
See, I thought he just did 2 or 3 of them. And then 6 to 11 loaves of bread.
Yeah, this is
this is old information.